Aquarius, and my name is Arthur. Now, I like a woman who loves her freedom, and I like a woman who can hold her own. And you fit that description, baby. Come with me. Take my hand. Come with me, baby, to love land. Let me show you how sweet could be. Sharing love with me. I want you to float, float on. Come on, baby. Float on, float on. Libra. Now, I like a woman that's quiet, a woman who carries herself like Miss Universe, a woman who would take me in her arms and she would say, Charles, yeah. Now, you fit that description. I'm going to stop now
Why'd you stop?
because I fucked up the line.
Oh God,
Of
you get
course, it's going to
licensed, you
cross the
get
line.
licensed
I
Steve
already knew what's going to
Rogers,
happen.
and you stop. Keep going. You gonna finish this? No, no, no. You gonna finish Steve Rogers? I was smiling and holding my breath. I'm like, I like this. You had the groove going. I was loving all this. I was rocking back and forth. I like this. You started Aquarius, and then you got my man popping. I'm like, oh, this gonna be good now, and it's
Very
always
well.
coming
Okay, okay, okay,
good.
okay. I'm going to do this without the music because the music's throwing me off. And I need to get my beat going.
Okay.
Libra. And my name is Steve. Now, I like a woman that's quiet, a woman who carries herself like Miss Universe, a woman who would take me in her arms and she would say, Steve, yeah. And if you fit that description, this is for you especially. Take my hand. Come with me, baby, to love land. Let me show you how sweet it could be. Sharing love with me. I want you to float, float on. Float on, float on. Float, float, float on. Float on, float on. Now we're going to get to the next one. Leo. And my name is Bucky. You see, I like a woman, like all women of the world. You see, to me, all the women are wildflowers. And if you're stunned with what I'm saying, I want you to take my hand. Come with me, baby, to love land. Let me show you how sweet it can be. Sharing love with me. I want you to float, float on. So float with me, baby. Float on, float on. Float, float, float on. Float on with Buck. Float on, float on. Y'all ready for the next one? Cancer. And my name is Geralt. And I like a woman that loves everything and everybody. Because I love everybody and everything. And you know what, ladies? And if you feel that this is you, this is what I want you to do. Ooh, yeah. Take my hand. Let me show you. Oh, man, I messed up the line again. I went ahead. Oh, screw it. I'm done.
No, that was great. Oh man, you took the old school song and then you put the fellas up there and you put that soul, yet that soul going. I was about to say you should make that the opening of each show. You should put float on and come up with something for
Did
each
y'all even
show.
hear the music in the background?
I did. I was rocking to it, but you wanted me to stay very quiet, so I didn't say anything. But I heard it.
I thought you were gonna laugh like, oh, you did it again, Wolf. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk now.
But you wanted me to be quiet, so I had to. If you saw me, I was holding my mouth because I said if I say something, Wolf will be upset. So I didn't want to interrupt your groove.
Well,
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
here's the
Now it's
thing.
in
I
my
did say
head.
you can laugh. I did say you
Oh,
could laugh. I
oh,
did. You say you could giggle.
I was giggling. I was
I
giggling,
said I
and
said don't talk for a while, but y'all free to laugh though.
well, I was embarrassed because no,
Go.
I so when you had the Aquarius was great. That was a great start with Aquaman. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. And you went to a boys. I squeaked. You didn't hear me. I was like,
I
and
had
then
this
he, and
planned
then
all day for this
and
stream.
then and then you did then you showed the scene with the muscles, and I'm back here like, oh, and float on is going, and I'm Leo, and I need a woman that loves everything and curses, and it just be all that. He just had to do that. Now I'm gone for the rest of the stream. That's in my head now, Wolf. That's in my head now. You got it in my head now.
That
As long
was
as
in
you
my
got
head
me.
all day. I was playing that at work all day on my lunch and breaks. I was trying to learn those lyrics, man.
Yeah, that's a
Just for
classic.
just for this occasion today, because today, you heard you read the title what I'm talking about. This is gonna be a topic that's been long awaited to be talked about, and what's been going on currently as of right now, what we're dealing with the current climate, and what they're struggling, what the woke is striving to do with our country. So welcome, UN Spacey. I'm here with Fish Chozo.
Um, well, I got nothing to say right now. Sorry, I
Negro,
don't
say
intro like
hi.
that. Well, hi everybody.
Oh,
The lovely lady
oh.
about her plus size.
Taking time to stay,
Uh,
stream, and hope you enjoy our show. Fizz, did you want to
She
say
did
If
kind of
if it's not
robotic.
obvious, yeah, she didn't mind. I thought it was just for me, but you can't tell I'm better at improv, by the way.
It's okay. You'll learn.
Mhm.
You learn from the master anyway. You're with the master. Anyways, we also got another one join us pretty soon. She'll be back soon. The Bear of the North, Eloise Dotto. I'll be reintroducing her once she comes back. But yeah, we're talking about how people are changing the language these days. Something that this is impromptu, by the way, but it's been something I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. That's why you see the title as it is. But let's welcome to the chat with our favorite, the brilliant star that shines through the
Yes.
night, the bloodhound that sniffs out crime. Riser Man stands before you. Riser, chop! Riser, kick! We have Big Al in the house for a while. Have a great stream, everybody. Hi guys. I'm mimicking Al. You know me. Was I spot on? We have 12D today. What's up, bro? And of course, he did his own little impromptu take two. Yeah. After I flubbed up the first half, my brain. The thing is, when it comes to reading lyrics on the screen, and I was like scrolling down, my brain just reads faster than my mouth. That's how I flub up so badly. Yet somehow in the back room last stream, I was able to do DNA really well. Ha, 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 ha. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? The wolf have something to say. Y'all ready for that?
Go right ahead.
Gemini. And my name is Wolfie. And I gotta say, I'm with the beautifulest woman on the planet. She goes by the name of Wifey, and she fits all the description of what I like in a lady. So I want to say, take my hand. Come with me, baby, to Love Land. Let me show you how sweet it could be. Share your love with me. I want you to float, float on. All right.
That was great. That was great.
They teasing you, Leia. Oh yeah. Hey, Teen Ghost. Nigga, why you
That
spell his name wrong?
was
Master of Furry. You funny.
what was Al's comment? I missed it. I looked away. Oh. Yes, Al. I
All that male energy.
Misspell
All that.
misspell Fizz in the keyboard says eyes right next to you. So you
Yeah.
can come out as Fuzz.
Nigga, I'm just teasing his ass. What are you taking it so damn serious? Anyways, oh you did. Oh, that's just rude. You did it on purpose. I'm about to slap you all across from Africa from America with love. By the way, just stretch my hand out there and slap you.
I want you to try this opening again next week, Commander. Keep doing it. 'Cause you did that, so keep doing it. Keep doing
I
it.
might
And play the
freestyle it
music
next
too.
time.
Oh, all right.
I'll freestyle it next time. Like if you guys okay, I'm gonna throw in a poll next time. Probably on a weekend stream since I'm off this Saturday. Probably do a weekend stream if I so inclined to do so. I'm gonna throw a poll in. Do you want me to do a musical opening for almost every stream or every other stream or maybe a Thursday stream?
Every Thursday stream you can do a music opener.
Oh, Fizz like that. Okay, you're encouraging me. You know, before we begin, I got another one to do. Anyways, y'all ready for this one?
No, go right ahead. You're on a roll.
Before we start our topic, real quick, this goes out. This goes out for this panel and all the entirety of UN Spacey. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter, please, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, dough, ambition, flow inside of my DNA. I was born like this, since born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this. Was your I can't pronounce that word. New weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate, then off your fucking head. This put the kids to bed. Oh, okay. I'ma stop.
Oh,
That's the part that threw me off.
You was on
I
a
was nailing it
roll.
though. I was nailing it though. But yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I was rolling with you. You were on a roll there.
I'm speaking his language.
You was on a roll.
Oh yeah, it's a good song, team, from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
Next to
my brother listens to him all the time.
Next to When the Lights Shine Off, and let me start again. When the lights shine off, fuck. I used to listen to that song a lot. How am I blanking on the damn lyrics now? What the hell? Sorry guys, give me a sec. I wish my homeboy Ivan was here. He would have been dying laughing right now. When the lights shine off, it's my turn to settle down. Main concern, promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. You know how that goes. And y'all know this, man. Hey, Dread. When your mixtape coming out? She'll be back. Don't worry, guys. I ain't running her off. Or how about this? I'll bring back this male energy. I was hoping this was gonna bring out Star Storyteller, but oh well, she'll be back one of these days. She'll come around when she's not busy with the babes and her job, of course. But what I'm talking about in this whole stream today, and why do I have the 1984 Apple commercial as a thumbnail? Guys, be prepared because the Florida bill has been passed. Anti-abortion is now in effect in Florida. How it's going to last, how it's going to stay in Florida, I will not know. But recently on the news, mind you, this is CNN, so I'm taking it with a grain of salt, if it's real or not. But I'm gonna hang on the possibility of it being real. There's possibly no abortion that's going to be happening in Florida.
Okay. I mean, I'm always been mixed on abortion. So
As long as you're mixed, dude, you're fine. But other than that, like there's both absolutes on both sides. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that.
mm,
I'm gonna voice my suspicions or my. Ooh, hey Yoni, long time no see, dude.
mm, Officer Yoni. I mean, there's a character called the abortionist in Goophanoid. He's a villain, but he's just
Time and place, Fizz.
yeah. I didn't yeah. I don't. But yeah,
Negro, this is serious. Time and place.
yeah.
Either way, look, man. Like I said, this is gonna be a sort of rallying call for these nutsos to try to start losing their shit again. Obviously, it's gonna be in most states here and there. Um, so far, from what I heard, there's been still more moves to inject like transgender ideology into schools, much less the gay agenda. From what I heard from B Tatum, they've had gender studies in homework assignments.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Neither am I. Neither am I. But yeah, this this stuff is gonna come full force. And what I mean by changing the language, we got. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are already aware of this already, but I'm going to just go ahead and reiterate anyways. They will find ways to always change so much shit in the vocabulary just to suit their justification of what they do, obviously.
I
And
mean,
we've already hang on, Fizz. I'm speechifying here. We've already seen it since the beginning, since what around 2010, social justice warrior, which is really another word for activist, obviously, a fake activist, or at least a shitless activist. Black people has now become person of color or people of color, or they
them basically incorporate everybody who's not white.
exactly, yeah. So we're basically no different than Mexicans, Chinese. Well, Chinese are
No, no.
now out,
Well, Chinese are now Asian people are now white apparently,
yeah, because they make more money than the other PLCs
and they're smarter.
and much smarter. You've seen it with pedophiles now. They're retooling to maps,
What the
minor
hell?
attracted people.
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't get. I have a theory as to why they encourage pedophilia. I have a
We'll
theory
hear it
for it.
later pretty soon, but let me finish. I'm gonna get there. Don't worry. I'm gonna get there.
Mhm.
Uh, now whatever's in vogue for them, they always want to change the title every single time. Latinx,
Yeah,
Womix.
because they want to identify gender. Because Spanish is a very gender language.
Arnold, get your ass up in here. In other words, weaponizing words. Yeah, like that wordplay there. But other than that, like hell, non-binary.
Exactly. That's why they came with Latinx.
Because we don't want to offend the trans people. Bitch, the trans people don't even give a shit about the words.
Not to mention
until you start giving it.
trans people don't want to be trans. They want a man. Trans describes a man who wants to be a woman, and vice versa.
Hmm.
That's it. It's not no in between stage. They don't want to be in between.
That will make them have an identity crisis. Their brain will shatter. You want their brains to hemorrhage.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like Glenn and Glenda all over again.
I mean,
Fucking idiots.
exactly.
Now, what's your theory on the whole map thing?
The reason why the alphabet community supports pedophiles is that they need to molest children and groom children in order to make more gay people in the future because they can't reproduce naturally.
In other words, they pretty much became the thing that the church called them.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, the way how they're going, they basically became the monster that a lot of society made them out to be. As to quote Tyrion, "I wish I was the monster you think of me."
Mm,
And
mm.
finals here, the Warrior Light Final Fantasy Fan 12
Hey guys,
took you long enough.
Still waiting for Lady to come back.
She probably having trouble with her internet, weather, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Weather's been weird lately.
got it.
Yes, team, we're talking about the Chucky's twin child.
Mm.
Well, final, you know the topic. W- You got anything to talk about for this topic?
well, nothing much. I can't express much more emotions than disappointment and what's the word I'm looking for here? Not even surprised about it.
Not even surprised about it either. It's just everybody's been warning the whole 1984 thing. It's happening. Like even to the point where 2 years ago, there was this one black girl that wanted to change the definition of racism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they already did that. I mean, now racism requires institutional power, like they say in that crappy ass movie, Dear White People. He might out as a movie first.
Which is why I'm keeping the old dictionary that I have right now, because fuck that shit.
Well, I think yeah, he was mentioned. Chucky Sun was mentioned in the show. Uh, oh, by the way, I love how I know it's strange, this strange thing how that how with the woke people they say you're a pedophile being attracted to cartoon drawings, yet you could be attracted to children in real life and not be a pedophile somehow. It's like what the hell?
I'm just
That's
mildly
double
attracted.
standards in a nutshell.
Like that didn't make
I,
any
I
sense.
may like children, but I don't touch them.
What the hell?
Negro, that doesn't change the fact that you like children. I'm still not gonna like your ass. Fuck
Um,
off, dude.
yeah, no, and they act like anime drawings of children as real children, and that you should be accused of being a child molester. Like what? What?
They adopting Germany's fucking zero tolerance bullshit.
I know. It's like what? Cartoons aren't real people. Like, do you not understand that?
Yeah, they
Go,
make big deals out of everything. They're just no
li-
more than spoiled babies.
like going by that logic, first Zoophiles, but you got no problem with furries. See how that doesn't make any sense?
Mm-hmm. Any more? Any more you got for me, Fizz? Cause you on the roll there.
No,
You don't. I'm saying like let's go with the whole zoophile situation. So you have no problem fucking an animal, but anybody who happens to like a furry, no matter what the age is, they're a degenerate.
no. Most of those people got a problem. Most got a problem with furries. They just have a problem with anime drawings for some reason, or
Right?
sexualized girls for some reason. Like for they have a problem with not only lollies but also even teenage girls. Like what? Like you realize these are cartoon drawings, right?
Yep.
How's furries okay, but this is not? That doesn't
Because,
make
like
any
I
sense.
said, they make big deals out of fucking everything. They even want control over fucking everything.
It's all control with them. They always talk
Mm-hmm.
about power. They always talk about how powerful are you when you do is control things.
Like racism requires institutional power. No, that's not how racism works. Racism is discrimination based on your color of skin.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Or my personal definition, thinking that one race is superior over the other and the other is inferior.
Exactly.
That's my personal definition because
Uh,
of history and
and,
experience.
and woke people are all racist because they consider white people the inferior, even the ones who are white.
And they consider the minority weak
Weak.
and need to be saved.
I know. Like realize black people can say ourselves, right? If we're in kind of trouble.
You do realize most of our problems are inflicted upon ourselves too,
Exactly.
though you had a hand in it too, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm judging up the past here and there. I know this is almost common knowledge, whether people believe it or not. But fuck the Democrats. Your time is up.
Exactly.
Your time is
Exactly.
running short.
They hate common sense. Anything that makes common sense to them, they immediately lose their shit.
They hate everything that ain't them.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Anything that's not like I don't even
Like,
understand
listen,
how
Sonny, the world's not revolved around you. You already got your own problems. No one's ever gonna, like, listen to you. You're not a god. For fuck's sake.
the thing is I don't understand how the slaves, and I'm gonna call them that, the slaves working under the Democrats live the way they do, love the way they do. Like I don't understand how I can never understand how they say they don't understand how a black person can be a Republican. I don't understand how the fuck yo as a Democrat when they view you as below them, as beneath them. They just try and dance around you a bit, so they don't want to get you mad or look bad. Basically,
Mm.
that's what it
And
looks like to
plus,
me.
plus, weren't the Democrats crooks?
Yes, they are. They still are
And
crooks.
and,
Y'all know
and
what I'm
in
talking about.
case the in case of Hispanics, the Democrats literally view you as slaves. That's why they brought you here. That's
Oh
why they're
yeah,
trying to make sure. That's why
free
get rid of
labor,
the immigration law. They did you slaves. That's your slave class.
indentured servitude. No backwards way about it. Decades of psyops. Nice one, Yoni. I love that game. I wish there was a sequel. Unfortunately, there won't never be.
Mm.
Oh, at least there's second sight. Yeah, I can dig into. Not really a prequel to Psyops per se, but a distant relative. And don't even get me started about the whole mother and womanhood situation.
Mm.
Baby birth and parent. The fuck?
Just say woman. Just say a woman, but trans women can't have babies. Okay, like okay, I mean
No, they want the
that's
trans women to be women, and they want women to cease to be women, which is
like doesn't
disgusting.
well doesn't make any sense. Like trans women aren't women. I mean that's kind of an indisputable fact. Physically.
No shit. My thing is this: they want to replace real women with trans women. How the fuck that's gonna work
Mm.
in their favor?
I mean, how? I mean, you won't be reproduced anymore. Well, that's the point.
They can't even reproduce at all. But the thing
That's
is,
kind of the point.
the point, yeah, you're right. The point is that they won't reproduce. It, again, I've said this since two years ago, and it fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're putting in plan their depopulation plan.
Yeah, I mean, they actually believe what Thanos said in Avengers: Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people keep saying Thanos did nothing wrong. Bullshit, fuckers. Like you, like y'all can justify what Thanos was doing in Avengers. I still say he's wrong.
Exactly.
You could say, oh, he was trying to depopulate the planet.
Sorry about
Weather.
Um,
What? I
I,
can't hear.
yeah, I just heard of
She's
her like
having
a bit
technical
of
difficulties.
well.
She's having
Oh,
the
she.
technical, yeah, technical difficulties.
Hmm.
Yeah, my thing is, like I said, it's this need to change things, change the society, destroy old society, and with that, they're gonna try to depopulate old society. Less
All for
conservative.
what? All for what? When everything has already been set, the foundation of that. Like, why the need for that? Oh, just for the need for the change's sake. Okay, then it just feels empty and hollow. Nothing else would even feel new.
And we lost Leia again. She'll be back.
Hmm. I know.
Like,
I know. I know. In the comic book, Thanos was basically just like Evil Ernie, but more self controlled.
Exactly. He did this just to impress Lady Death.
I still would just have him just wipe out half the population in the universe just to court death, just to be a fan of death, just the thought that he can do that. That sounds more mad than wipe out populations so that they can go unhungry.
And how long that last? I mean, that last about 40 years,
40,
and then go right back to how it was before.
5. It was 5 year gap.
No, I'm talking about in
Yeah.
real world population rates. We think about it on galactic scale. That'll probably last only about 40 years, then go back to how it normally was.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well,
Hell, Lord Genome had a reason to depopulate humanity in freaking Gurren Lagann.
I don't know what Lord Genome is. They don't lie. Yeah, I never seen that.
We'll get to it when we get to it. What I'm saying is, even I didn't like what he was doing either. But like I said, he had look. His reason was legit. I still didn't like it.
Mm.
You know, you could put Thanos in the same position as Lord Genome. You know, I still not gonna like it.
Mm.
But like I said, Lord Genome's reasoning was way better than Thanos' reasoning in the MCU. You know, I'm like just like even though I know that reasoning doesn't mean I gonna like the guy. Just like him as a villain. You know,
Right.
he says a population boom will likely happen in within 10 years. Of course, because we multiply like fucking rabbits anyways. We always sticking the dick and quitting it. Hey Leia, can you
Hey,
talk now?
yes. There's a sorry about that. A thunderstorm, a really bad one, is passing over, so I think it interrupted my connection, and my lights flickered, so I had to sort of power out. But looks like I'm
Hmm.
okay for now. Looks like again,
You, you're here and there.
it should be good to go so far. Yes. But I'm good to go so far. Sorry, going. Um, so I want to keep, but because I asked you before I went down a kind of an idea of what you wanted to discuss. Sound like we're talking about changing a narrative, and I heard
Of course.
Thanos, and then it dropped out.
Well, I was talking about an anime character, Lord Geno, having a way better depopulation plan than Thanos
Then
himself.
MCU Thanos, Genome, Lord Genome from Gurren Lagann.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
But at
Just
least
saying
of enough of a reason. At least enough of a reason. At least like a motivation,
it's
rather.
more. Let's just say it's more legit than Thanos' idea. Is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's more legit. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now
Like
we
an
know the
actual
reason.
reasonable motivation for a villain. Let's to say the
Well,
least.
I'm saying acceptable reason. Don't like it though. Still don't like it. You can still fuck off, Genome.
So would
You're
you?
only speaking about solar flare activity too.
Solar flare activity.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why things are a little wonky with the internet.
I've been noticing that too a few times.
Because I noticed
My
even
internet,
when I was
my
working from
internet's fine
home.
right here. Well, where I'm at, so I don't know. Is
Let me
it?
see.
I don't know. If it's so fair, flare, it might be affecting the whole country.
That's
I
it's a fucking solar flare. Of course, it's gonna have to
was
affect the
working
whole country.
working day work from home. Yeah, it was really flustered. But right now we have a heavy storm passing over.
Oh,
So I
that's
thought
why.
maybe yeah, that probably could be it. But today, before the storm happened, I noticed my job internet was really wonky. So, Amanda, what do you mean when you mean change the language? What was you may have already explained this, but I missed
I'm
it.
representing 1984. They start by changing the language, and that's where things become legitimized by their standards. We're already talking
Mm-hmm.
about how black people ceased to be black people, and it became POCs or
Who do
people
you
of
mean? Do you
color.
mean is that what that's what you're referring to in your topic for this evening? Changing the language of
Hmm.
how people of color are perceived, or how we've been. I'm just going to get understanding so I know how to comment.
What I'm saying is that be prepared to hear the words in the news or any information that you hear from now on, because ever since the Florida bill has passed, it's
For
legitimized.
anti-abortion.
Florida
Good.
ain't,
Good.
no, ain't nobody have no abortions in Florida anytime soon, and these assholes are gonna strike fast and strike hard against that shit. They're gonna cut up. They're gonna act a
Oh
fool.
yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're going to
It's
lose
gonna be
their mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
uh
immediately. Just sorry, Wolf, but immediately they lose their minds over everything. Why do they do that? Because it sounds more like they're more like spoiled little babies.
Right.
Because that's basically they think it's revolved around them. They think they are the ones that deserve it. It sounds more like villains. Like they should be the ones in power. They should be the one. Like everything else, they think that all matters to them. And I'm like, okay, why? You already got your own life to live, so then why do you need everything to be like the center of the universe or something? Why? Oh, so you could just like feel in power or something? Okay, leave it to everyone else in power for the US. But oh, it's basically the white supremacy bullshit.
hmm my sentiments exactly.
I agree.
Neil, Neil, let me tell you right now, those resources would not last. The reality stone do, doesn't make reality temporary, because if he
No,
even
if he get off all five of Infinity Stones, he can do whatever he want though. But he can actually create
true,
things out of nowhere. If he get off,
you know
but
what?
he didn't care
What
though.
he only had he see that's the thing. That's the reason why he should have been the Mad Titan to court death.
Mm-hmm.
It would have fallen right.
Or at least become death or some sorts. Like
Mm.
he wants to be like the judge during an execution or something.
To make
See,
something
Infinity
immortal or
War is
something.
fine
Mm.
on its own.
I love Infinity War, but this Endgame was not really no.
Yeah, Endgame was bad.
Endgame was hot garbage. We know that for sure. Infinity War to me, and I'm going to make this short so Wolf can get back to his comment. Infinity War is a masterpiece. I consider that to be an absolute downright masterpiece of an MCU, and that's the last great MCU movie is Infinity War. I don't count Endgame because that's hot, crappy garbage.
See, Infinity War worked only once if there was no sequel after that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because once Endgame came up, and we were anticipating Endgame anyways, but it's like,
Yeah. Everyone was
it,
anticipating Endgame, but it
Yes.
ain't no Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Or is it's no Return of the Jedi either.
Or that, yeah.
That's how I see it. That's what I equivalent to. Endgame should have been its Return of the Jedi. That's what it should have been. For me, I'm going to speak for myself. But I was under the anticipation that they were going to right the wrong, that they were going to put it back to what Thanos did, and it didn't turn out to be that way at all.
I would just have him snatch the damn gauntlet out of his hand again and then snap him back into existence.
Mhm.
then the fight happens on his planet.
Yeah, they could have done like that. But I hate to sound like a
Maybe I
broken.
don't know if it, I don't know.
Well, see, the
I'm,
thing
I'm
was, well,
I'm too
go ahead.
tired to think of a rewrite right now on the spot.
Right. The thing was, the reason Endgame is such hot garbage, and I think as time goes on, people will see how bad it is because Kevin Feige basically and Disney or whoever, I think the Russo brothers who recently came
Let's
out
get
and
into
said
Disney
this.
real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get into Disney real quick. What the fuck they're trying to do in the case of going after Florida with both. In fact, both of the bills that Florida's pulling out
Yeah.
that are actually a good thing.
Mhm.
You know, recently a lot of people have been responding really negative towards these bills.
It's a really big deal in California, but even though this is in Florida, but of course, since everything on the media, everything that's drama incarnate, all happens in California, so there you
Not to
go.
mention, Disney has a city in in Florida, and it's called Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they've done is they have fed misinformation to the public. They misread what that bill is
on purpose.
Yeah, they in purpose because they don't like it because they're calling it because I'm glad the bill passed because I'm in total 100% agreement with that bill. Children should not be taught sexuality and gender. Children need to be children. They
Exactly.
want to run.
It's just like so much for them that their minds could even handle.
Right.
That's why they don't
Right.
have to wear the shoes with the laces and just have the Velcro straps because their
shirt
minds
provision-
are too complex to even tie the knot until
I'm going to
somewhere
call it
about
for
like
what it is.
10 or 12 or something.
I'm going to
Yes.
call it for what it is. Brown shirt prevention bill. Hitler's youth prevention bill.
That's what you think
Exactly. And they're
Yeah.
no worse than
No,
what
that's
they
what I'm
hate the
calling it from
most.
now on.
it is?
That's what I'm calling it from now on. Hitler's youth prevention bill. Brown shirt prevention bill.
Why would you call it that, if I may ask?
Because
You know how they are with their race and sexuality.
Yeah.
Not just the sexuality, but even their race. They view it as if it's like some sort of like what tokenism thing or something. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for.
No, you got it right. You got it right. Tokenism.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I'm calling it that because this is what they're doing in the schools. They're trying to turn these little kids into little activists.
I totally agree with you.
And gay.
That's true.
No matter what they are, they're going to be activists. Period. Whether you black, white, gay, straight, whatever, they're trying to turn them into a social activist
No,
at a young
and make you
age.
gay.
And worse, they're going to try to do whatever they can to separate the kids from the parents by calling their parents transphobic.
Yes, I agree with
Oh,
you.
so it's not fair for them to take care of their children and take care of responsibilities for that and nurture it while you get to trash on them, while you just call them trash. Fuck you.
Childless people shaming parents to hand over their children.
Commander is absolutely right. They're trying to push the parents' influence out of the way so that the kids would rely only on them, and also think they're trying to live their lives through these kids.
No,
they want these kids to be like them.
Exactly. That's the training. It's conversion therapy.
Yes, it is. It's like Wolf just said. They're acting like the villains. They're the bullies. They're being the terrorists. Yes, that's what I call them too. They are the very thing. Excuse me. They're the very thing they claim not to be. They want to put that off on other. They want to put that off on us. Basically, we're the is to the folks.
Exactly. They're no worse than what they hate.
Yeah, they are exactly that. That's what they are. Now, if that's the kind of life you want to live, who you choose to sleep with, or what you choose to use between your legs, that's you. But to push them off on kids or anybody, try to push or force or bully a lifestyle on people that don't want it, you don't have the right to do that.
Exactly. If you're just gonna live your life just doing straight through that, slowly but surely, you're gonna be fucked.
Yes.
And we're already seeing this now. The snake is already eating its own tail, calling everything bigots, when everything else is just already now dying down because now it's biting them in the ass.
And it is pitiful how they are drawing in a company like Disney that's supposed to be entertainment. This is also a good lesson about why these studios need to be politically neutral, because you cannot win any way you go. If you choose this side, it's going to be an issue. If you choose this side, it's going
Exactly.
to be an issue. But
That's how
Disney,
it should have been in the first place. That's how it
yeah,
should have been in the beginning.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Disney
In
never.
fact, they just been, yeah, they even said they wanted to be apolitical, but yet due to backlash, then they said they didn't want to do that because that's what they do. They like to bully you into submission so that they can just get their narrative across.
And
And
this is
even what Bob
and this
Iger wanted to do, because
Mhm.
he used Disney as leverage to get to the White House, especially to get some of the Disney movies over at China because he's buddy with China.
Mhm.
And so they use that as basically leverage as for that when that's not your freaking job.
you want, yeah. But here's the thing though. Uh, look, here's the thing. This is proof as to why we shouldn't let one state control all of entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody, anybody in the country of America should be able to make movies. You shouldn't just, all movie studios shouldn't be
Mhm.
just in Los Angeles.
That's true. And that's true, Fizz. You have a good point. Every state should be allowed to make the kind of movies that they want, not
Yeah.
follow
Now,
stupid rules about so many
Stop
people
the
got to be
press,
black.
everybody.
You okay?
Yeah, I swallowed. I'm
Wrong
okay.
tube.
Yeah, I went down the wrong tube. I was eating some peanuts.
Hang on. Hang on, everybody. The Bear of the North, Eloise Dottle.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hey there.
Eloise.
Do you need to catch up too?
Yeah.
I'm glad you say yes. Anyways, so we talked about the Florida bill, two of the Florida bills.
There's two now?
Yeah, the anti-abortion.
Yeah, I know there's
don't say
the
gay.
parental rights and education bill. What was the other one?
anti-grooming, and anti-abortion.
Oh yes, okay.
Don't smile on this victory just yet. We gotta keep, let's hope Florida maintain that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like DeSantis seems like he wants to go to the Capitol, and I really think he should just stay in Florida because, like, right now, I think what matters more is like maintaining control of the states. Because I just think it's impossible to get control of like the federal situation. Because Trump tried that, it didn't work. It didn't work out. Because
Mhm.
he had to face like a knife behind every back. So
He's a
I really
brave
just
man, I will say that.
yep. I just
Man.
wish I just wish Trump hadn't like compromised on like the weapons situation because there was a lot of suspicious things going on with the thing that happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
The Vegas shooting.
Yep. Like cameras went down and like there are recorded instances of things, so like just things didn't add up, like so I mean unless like the guy who did the shooting like he was able to like cut like be like a super hacker or something and like
I'm
get
not. I won't be surprised if he was a super hacker.
I don't know. I just think there's a lot of suspicious things with that, like being able to like get all the cameras
think-
to go down and stuff like that. Or maybe they just had terrible security. I don't know.
No, I think he's
Because
a
like
super hacker.
it just doesn't make sense for like Vegas, especially when they have like that convention, the hacker convention. Like they should be like up to speed on like security and stuff like that. Like
I wish Trooper was here to talk about this.
there's like a convention that goes on in Vegas where like trained hackers like gather just to like bring awareness to like security stuff. Like so like you would think Vegas would have like those hotels would at least have the security up and stuff like that. Especially when you have it's like this the center for like tech companies and stuff like that. Like one of the centers.
Wow, I'm thinking about the metaverse, by the way, and could that movie Someone Was happen in real life? That's how it seems now with just what the metaverse thing. It's stupid. Nobody's using that.
Are
I
you
mean,
saying that the
it,
digital thing in Summer Wars could be a thing?
But I mean, metaverse. I'm talking about metaverse.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's so dumb to me. I mean, lost Leah again. Like, and here's the thing: nobody's gonna use the metaverse. Like, we gonna have a VR world for everything to exist in. Like, no,
you have
I
to
don't
keep
know.
in mind that it's like it's in the initial stages, but like the idea is that they're gonna put chips in our bodies, and that's how we're gonna access technology in the future. So it's gonna be even more like invasive than it is right now.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nobody's
Like,
not going to do that. Only
no,
ones
no.
that are going to be sycophants that have no future, or at least they think they don't have no future.
So it's just gonna be the entire state of California, and that's it.
Pretty much, we're going to be Ready Player One out this bitch. I'm not
Exactly.
even for that bullshit.
Exactly. Like, no, like it's just gonna be one state, and everybody else is just gonna be wow.
They're
California's
trying
almost like its
to
own land.
like right now they're trying to like phase out like physical things like you they really are intent on that whole thing that you'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yeah, like, yeah. Try to phase out DVDs, phase out anything in physical media.
Like
Hmm.
Bitcoin and like cryptocurrency, it's like a double-edged sword because now the governments are trying to push for like the crypto government
Yeah.
coins.
They don't want no paper money anymore because they can't control the government can't fully control paper money.
Yeah,
Can't control
Well,
the
so
shit.
spending, but
so
they
that's
can control
why,
the spend through a credit though.
yeah, but the coin thing,
And Bitcoin and cryptocurrency stuff. Yeah, they can control your spending through that. They can just shut your bank account down. And
yeah, like all the things that happen in Canada, that's their ideal, the ideal that all governments want.
Well, that sounds freaking stupid.
Yep.
That's because it is stupid.
No, duh. Because every government's totally good when everything is so look-alike. Not. Fuck it.
You know, ain't that the slogan of a cult? You don't own anything. Isn't that usually the slogan of a cult?
Yep.
They're trying to turn a state into a cult. It's crazy. It's fucking
yeah,
crazy how they try to turn the whole state into a cult.
Communism 101.
Hmm.
I mean, California might as well be its own country at this point.
Hey man, I live in this damn state, dude. Remember that.
I know.
I think it goes back to a comment that Final made. Um, a lot of this, the Disney company to me has lost its soul. It is so out there. And like you said, it started with Iger really turning it, like you said, basically he turned Disney to help his own political agenda. So he kissed butt to all the LBGTs and the wokes and all
The
that.
thing is that
And that's why Disney's in the mess it's in now. And I think and he hired all these people with this mindset, and now Chapek wants to take it back to what it should be, and now that scares them because they can't do it. They've been spoiled, as he says, for so long under Iger that now they feel because we're going back, which shouldn't be a problem. How in the devil is it disrespectful to you simply because a company says we want to stick to entertainment? How does that offend you so badly? What in the world could scare you so bad?
Because they want control over everything, and they think the world's revolved around them, when it's
well,
not.
To
let's
the communist, everything is political. So
to the
Mm.
communists, fun ain't okay. To the communists, fun ain't an agenda to them. Let's just call it for what it is. They don't take fun as an agenda.
You're right.
They don't.
Yeah.
When the last time you ever seen a communist have fun other than at a protest?
I know. I know this. I know this too. This all comes from feminism. The personal is political.
What?
feminists say the person who's political.
It originated with Herbert Marcuse, so like they're all like
I know
copying
that. I
a
know. I
German
know that
philosopher.
already. I already know this already.
We all do, but she's saying this for the people in the back. So let her
Oh yeah.
talk. Finish what you're saying, Eloise.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it originated with Herbert Marcuse. Like that's where all this stuff came from. So really, it's just a German philosopher that came up with the stuff, and people decided, hey, that's a good idea to copy simply because the guy was a socialist, communist, whatever. And yeah, basically, like
it sounded good.
higher academia, like fucked everything up.
Oh, it is already. Back to Wolf said right quick. I'm just piggybacking. Wolf is right. I noticed when a person or celebrity or star becomes woke, they stop having fun. They stop being fun. Their movies are no longer fun. That is a trait that Wolf was talking about communism. I noticed that, and a lot of them don't want to have any type of fun, and that's the way Disney sees it. They don't want you to enjoy yourselves. That's why I haven't gone to a lot of movies lately because Hollywood doesn't want people
Well,
to
go
be
for
happy.
Sonic at least, even if you don't like kid stuff.
Yeah, I'm
That's
going
the
to take my.
funnest. That's the funnest you ever gonna get.
Well, that's why that movie, Wolf. That's why that movie is a box office hit. It is a hit. Everyone that has seen it, and I do plan to see it. I'm going to take my nephew. He's asking me to see it, so I'm going to take him to see it. So
And while you at, make sure you play the original Sega games.
Oh, I used to play them when I was younger. It'd be fun to go
I
back and
played
play them
them on
again.
emulators. They
I
were
play them
pretty
all the
fun.
time.
I love the
Mhm.
gameplay. How they incorporate super speed to gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can easily copy Sonic for a Flash video game if you want to.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I agree there. But what I'm saying is, because I was surrounded by kids who probably only played the recent Sonic games, and I was like,
right.
not one of you motherfuckers ever played the damn originals, did you?
I don't think so. I think the parents they're taking their families to see it have, but the kids, you're right. They don't have anything about
No,
the
what really
original.
killed me in that one theater was this black guy, and his son was sitting next to me and the wife, right? And we
Mhm.
watched we watched the trailer for Across the Spider-Verse, and like Jaime, my bad, Miguel O'Hara they showed Miguel O'Hara chasing after Miles, right?
Mhm.
And the dad said, "Oh, that must have been future Venom."
Mm.
I was like, dude, you lucky I'm not sitting opposite of my wife right now, because if I heard you say that, I would have leaned over to you, whisper, "That's
I mean, there is
Spider-Man."
a Venom in the 2099 universe, pretty much, which I think what was his name? Oh, Kron Stone, I think, which in Shattered Dimensions was actually a 2099
Can
Scorpion.
I finish what I was gonna say to the man?
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
I was saying, you lucky. He was lucky. Me and the wife were sitting in reverse. Because if I was sitting next to him, I would have leaned over and whispered, "Spider-Man 2099, dude, not Venom. That's Miguel."
But
Well,
I'm not.
in fact, I was really fighting myself to switch with my wife so I can tell him that for something so trivial. I was like, "Not your fight, not your fight, not your fight." He's naive, like every other black person that you know that talks about comic books. I mean,
So,
look at how many black folk think that the Black Panther MCU Black Panther is the actual iteration of Black Panther.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Mhm.
That's why I made that Black Panther rewrite video, man.
Mm.
You're right. That's so true. She stopped you from pulling a Will Smith in the movie theater.
No, she didn't stop me. I stopped myself.
Oh,
Mm.
good for you. Good for
She,
you.
like I said, he was lucky that she was sitting opposite of me on
Okay.
his side.
Okay.
Because if I was sitting right next to him, I would have leaned over and did that for something so trivial.
I like what she said. Just leave it, honey. They're the normies that don't know the comic books.
She
Yeah.
didn't say nothing to me. I was like, like the more I heard him say that, I looked over to his side. I just kept staring at him for a while. Then I looked back to the screen like, not my fight, not my fight. Like trivial. It's that's petty. It's petty to even consider asking her to switch places with you so you could talk to this man. The movie about to start
Wow.
anyways. Like that, something like that. Literally, hearing that really triggered me because I didn't even read any of the 2099 Spider-Man books, but it's like, dude, you think that's Venom
Mm.
in the future?
And why we not be good?
Exactly. I was like that triggered my inner fan, you know. Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man of
Yeah.
2099.
Miguel O'Hara is a better character than Miles Morales, by the way. With
Of
that,
course.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is yeah, I really had to fight myself from doing that.
Mhm.
I was like I actually literally gripped the seat on. I was like, not my fight. Not my fight.
Just
Not my fight. You're here
don't
to
let the
watch
wolf
Sonic.
out. Don't let the wolf out.
Right.
You're here to watch Sonic. You're here to watch Sonic.
Mm.
Don't rain on his parade. He's with his son. He's having a good time with his son. He's having a good time with his son right now. Don't ruin it for him. He's like he's out here with his son, you know, and you're proud of the fact that a black man is hanging out with his son, and we need more fathers than that. So don't ruin his night over something so trivial. I'm serious, like man, like hearing that, I was like, oh, I wasn't even gonna yell at him. I was like, dude, that's Spider-Man 2099. You know,
Never.
I've been in that moment too, Wolf. So I know how you feel. You must restrain. Believe me, I have heard.
because like man, she's sitting across from me, right on my left side, and he's on my left side, and he's like on her left. And I was like, how do I approach this right now? Should I ask her to switch places with me so I can just sit next to this guy and talk to him?
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about what I was contemplating in that moment.
I definitely can relate.
I'd imagine,
one-
I'd imagine if that would have happened, that would have get worse from here.
Yes, I
Like-
can imagine.
Like what happened within a minute of hearing that was hours of me contemplating in my mind of how to approach this guy, and then I finally said, you know what, let it go.
Mm.
I have been there, Commander, a lot. Just recently, I have
I was
been
like,
there.
maybe not want to go to the movie theaters no more.
Oh no,
I mean-
don't do that.
I mean, about I'm not really interested in Across the Spider-Verse, by the way. There's nothing interesting about it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that movie either because hey, if Miles Morales is already no longer Spider-Man anymore, I think in the comics, and he's now going to be Captain America and Thor. Fuck
He's
it.
Spider Monkey for all I care.
Yeah, he's just tokenized Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Final just said it. Yep. Final just said.
Yes,
what I was
that's
about to
why I
say.
don't-
Thank you,
that's
Final.
why I
Oh,
didn't
he's
care.
motherfucker. That's his code name, Spider Monkey. He a monkey looking motherfucker.
Whenever
I think that they are trying to push him to place to be like Final just said, a tokenized Peter Parker. They want Peter Parker out because he's white and has a penis. So now they want Miles Morales in there because he's
I guess you guys are wondering what the hell does that have to do with the title? This is 1984 agenda, dude. Come on now. Everything's being replaced. Everything. First, what was the first line of 1984? First, they changed the language.
Yes, and
Then they
that's what they're
changed the
doing.
image.
Yes, they're trying to do that.
Mhm.
Check. Yeah, it's scary, but Wolf is not exaggerating. That's exactly. I remember reading that novel in school, junior high school, and you're right. You know, and the reason he wrote that novel was because he was trying to warn society not to go down this road. If you go down this road, this is what will happen, and nobody understood the meaning of that. They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
Some do. Some do now.
Yeah, some are getting it now. But the reason he wrote it was to warn people what will happen if we don't stay democratic or we don't stay civil. And we're kind of facing it now, just as you says, Commander. Language, images, everything they are
Numbers.
kind of change.
They already
Numbers.
I think the Black Superman movie was canceled. I'm not sure.
Don't hold your breath, man. Yeah, they're gonna find ways to revive that shit.
Yeah, they
Find
gonna
a
find
way.
a way.
They already got a bitch as Superman coming up. in this fucking DCEU bullshit
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
it's-
Right.
with that fucking cut hair.
Oh,
yeah, the upcoming Flash movie. It's not really a Flash movie. It's just Justice League, but it's called the
Wait,
Flash
you guys
movie.
are talking about the Supergirl thing?
Mm-hmm.
All-
Yeah, the upcoming
I think
Flash
they
movie
canceled that.
location. No, it's not a movie.
No.
Series.
No,
Oh.
Supergirl the show finished already. 10
I know.
seasons.
I
I
know.
ain't
No,
asked
I
you,
mean-
motherfucker.
I'm talking about Supergirl in like the movie, the one where it's
No,
not a
she's gonna
blonde
be in
girl.
it.
She
No,
is.
she's
I
gonna
thought
be
they
in it.
canceled it.
No, she's gonna
No.
be in it. She's gonna
No,
be in
no,
that supposed quote unquote Flash movie. I
she's
said quote
taking Henry Cavill's place. Henry Cavill rumored is they reportedly either let him go or decide. What I've heard is that
They
they're
let-
going to kill off Superman in this Flash movie, so he doesn't exist at all.
Again,
They're doing that because like
it's not like the
they
third
can't
time
afford
he died.
they can't
Yes.
afford him anymore.
But see,
No,
Eloise, I don't believe that.
No, they can afford him, just that they don't want him anymore because you're associated with Steiner.
I don't know because like right
Or
right
because
now
Warner Bros. Doesn't
right
even know
now
jack
the-
shit what to do with frickin' Superman.
Look,
Right
yeah,
now-
call it for
wait,
what
wait,
it is.
wait,
They don't want
wait,
male
wait.
superheroes. Go ahead,
Wait.
Eloise. Go ahead.
No, I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say right now like Warner is going through a buyout, so like all those plans that they've made, it's probably not gonna even be finalized with the new guy coming in, and he's
always
like
shot the
firing a
movie.
lot. Well, I
Go ahead. Go ahead and finish, Eloise. Go ahead and finish.
but there's still a process. Like you still have to go through editing and reshoots and
Yeah, but
whatever.
they always shot the movie and they already paid money
But-
on the actors. They always shot the movie.
It's
They're
not
still wasting
unheard of.
fucking money though.
Yeah, it's not unheard of to like they shelve stuff or things like that. Because right now, they're the new guy, he's restructuring everything and he's firing a lot of people.
I agree with you to a point with that, Eloise. You are right. This DC needs some restructuring. This guy is restructuring.
Pump the
But I
brakes real
just
quick, guys. Ghost. Ta-Nehisi Coates ain't doing the Black Superman anymore. It got canceled. It got canned.
Exactly.
Thank
That's what
the
I'm talking
Lord
about.
in heaven.
Now that's not to say that it ain't still in the cards. Some just because he ain't writing it doesn't mean they're gonna hire somebody else to do it.
Mm-mm.
Just that you gotta stop bringing up shitty Coates right now. Shitty Coates ain't doing shit right now.
Perfect title for him, Commander. I was
That's
just
why
gonna
I invented that since the dawn of time. Y'all, that didn't sink in for y'all. He's
no,
Tony Shitty Coates.
no, because no, it sucked in good. When the first time you said that, I was like, perfect name for him. Perfect name for him. Now when I can't say his name without saying that.
Tony Shitty Coates because he all he produces shit and he's a shit person for even saying what he said about 9/11. So I
Yes.
call him Tony Shitty Coates.
He did a despicable job when Marvel hired him to write Captain America. He was
And Black
just
Panther.
in Black. Well, both of those.
Oh, he's written for Marvel too?
Horrible.
Yeah, he wrote Black
Yes.
Panther and Captain America, and he made both of them the woke crap.
He's responsible for turning Cap into a Nazi. That was his doing.
No, that's somebody else. That's somebody else for that.
Oh yeah, that was Nick Spencer.
That's Nick Spencer.
Well, they're both garbage for doing that.
Yeah.
but he had a play. in something
Ta-Nehisi
doing
Coates. Ta-Nehisi
ahead.
Coates, the guy who created the Daughters of Liberty or something. That of all female government organization
gave-
that been.
He gave Red Skull Jordan Peterson's lines.
I know. Now that he created,
Oh,
he did that. Not only that, but also Ta-Nehisi Coates created the Daughters of Liberty, which is this organization that apparently controls Captain America secretly.
Oh
But-
god.
That's
Right.
ridiculous.
Of
That
women.
is just
now I'm familiar with this guy now.
Yes, that was just utter trash. That was slander. That was a disgrace. That was a
You know-
dishonor.
You know what I can do for him if I have a time machine? Look shitty. Get in my time machine. I could take you to Angela Davis and you can suck that bitch off. How about that? Hell, you can marry the bitch if you want to and fucking cause a time paradox. Just get that shit out your system. Fucking wanna be black feminist.
Yes, absolutely. He's not that good of a writer either. The only reason they hire him is because he speaks their language and he's a bigot. That's what I call him. And that's why they're hiring him. He speaks their language. He's a bigot. and we see him for what he is, but they see him differently. They think that he is James Baldwin, and he's not. He's far away from that. That's why I said and the reason Marvel put him in the work on Captain America was to destroy him. Black Panther, to destroy him. That's the only reason they hired him, is because we want you to destroy these characters because we don't like them. And it goes back to what and I'll let you get in this, what Eloise was saying about Warner and DC. Eloise, you're
Get
right.
back on topic real quick.
Well, I was just gonna say that I don't think it's just about money. I think it's they don't want these characters because of what and who they are. They don't want any white male superheroes. So
My
that's why
thing
they-
is, look, I have a niece that's graduating in the next couple of months. Hopefully, I can be able to be there to support her and be there to see her walk that stage and all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I better not hear one of these motherfuckers at school call my niece's mom a baby birthing parent or caretaker.
He's a mom.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I hear that shit, I'm gonna cut up. I'm a fucking cut up. Like seriously, man. They gonna call my niece's mom a baby birthing parent or a caretaker. I'm like, excuse you, mother. That's her
Yes.
mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Show some fucking respect.
Why do people even fall for that stuff? That makes no sense. They say we'll call them baby birthing moms. Okay, we'll call them baby birthing moms. When they know deep down inside that doesn't make sense. I agree with you. She's a mother. Why
Well,
are
here's the thing. Ever wonder why when they come up with words, they always add so many words to such a simple title?
Mm-hmm.
To make it gender neutral, but they all got words from of gender. Yeah, everything has to be gender neutral now because there are more than just two genders apparently.
So even saying baby birthing parent is a fucking struggle for me, and I have asthma. Like these titles, these overly long ass titles.
It's just like elitism that they have because, you know,
Another thing,
elites like overcomplicating simple things. Like,
another thing I
as
noticed
a
recently.
symbol of status.
Another thing I noticed recently, you can't
Hang
say
on, Fizz.
queen. Just look
Now?
at what's happening. Yeah, I know. Look at what's happening with Valkyrie apparently being king in an upcoming Thor movie.
Yeah.
And not only that, but look, they haven't been watching the new Young Justice. What's been woke as hell. I heard about from her.
What's happening at Young Justice?
Yeah, apparently Mera's now I think Aquaman's daughter or something. I think she's Mera or something. I think she's not king. How the hell does that work? How the titles?
Why
are
give a woman a man's title?
Yes. Why?
Yeah, because queen
inferiority.
It's because they covet like the things that men have.
I mean, queen is not inferior.
That's inferiority.
The title of queen is not inferior to king. That's not how it works.
That's
It's
equal
not.
to
I know,
king.
I know that, but the only reason why they want king is because they think all women are victims. They're inferior, which you're not. That's insecurity and your victim mindset. Get the fuck out of this and grow some fucking balls.
And
Stick
they
to the
covet
topic. Stick to the topic. That's what I'm talking about when they talk about they changed the language. They're changing words.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, love is going to be meaningless. In fact, love is going to be non-existent if they change that even.
They're trying to change already that love only exists in the LBGTQ and AEIOU and sometimes
love
Y.
is love.
Love
is love.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
But
It sounds like you know nothing about love. Even that is its direct insult to love. That is vice. I'm sorry I am now saying this, but okay. I'm already going off on this rant. And you're not going to stop me on this one because I freaking hate this when they use that with love. Okay, if you say with love, why are you not even doing this with yourself? You're not representing your own community that you're representing very well because you are no more than an entitled brat. Oh my fucking god. I cannot even tell you. Like, there's even like this one
I
video.
don't swear.
Like, yeah, I think there's even like one video that there's even an article where apparently like Valentine's Day is somehow sexist, and I was like, oh my god, I am not surprised. They don't even know what the fuck love is. I was just like, okay. This is what happens when you say you're doing this out of like love for the community because you say you love your people, but yet you don't even love yourself back. Clean up
You
your
love your
room,
community.
clean
Why is
up your shit, clean up your room, and for the love of God, actually, oh my god, actually have love for yourself, and even have love for your own family, not for your body, your actual self, by having respect for it. Have respect for yourself, have respect for your own community, have respect for your own community, have respect for your own people, have respect for your own fucking families. Oh my god. I cannot tell you how much this really, really pisses me off.
You're not alone. And I like when you said love for your community because that is
I have a
lacking
question.
also.
What?
If love is love, right?
Right?
Why there's so much?
Mhm.
Why are there so many cases of abuse in the LGBT community?
Again, that's not love. That is vice. That is vengeance.
I
And then
don't.
what all that really boils down to when it comes to this, and especially with changing the language to suit your beliefs, that comes down to fanaticism.
You want to know my take on where the abuse really comes from too? Mostly within, mostly
Spite.
not that, mostly in lesbian relationships, right? You want to know
Wow.
why?
Why?
Shut up. The reason why is because women often hate each other.
True that.
So how the hell a lesbian relationship works when women tends to not like each other after a while?
Most
Good
of them are
question.
feminists, so like
Here too.
it's already on a bad start. Most of them are feminists and they hate themselves and they hate men. So like it's
Not
And they
it's
not
hate
not
obvious.
to, not to mention, I'm not sure of all these supposed lesbian women even gay, really gay. I think they might just hate men so much that they women out of spite.
All right,
That's a
guys,
good.
stop the presses real quick.
I actually agree with that.
Mhm.
Cause like they seem like very hateful and stuff like that, and
Negress, I said stop real quick. I can't believe I have to introduce him through this chaos I have to deal with every day. Maybe think, damn, I feel bad for inviting him over because now we dealing with some fucking traffic here. It's been a long time since we've seen this guy. It's been a long time since we talked to this man. Give it up from Occupy Balmora. Trooper FN 2525, everybody.
We
Hey,
are
Trooper, you're back, you're back.
Don't
dude,
celebrate
no,
yet.
it's been a long 6 months, man. It went from wondering whether a house is gonna sell to being sold to, all right,
Give us your life story.
you got 30 days, and then after 30 days, okay, you got 15 more days, and then getting over here where I'm at now, and then getting resettled and everything redone, car insured, all that. It's done. Like, I'm literally like now fully relocated. I literally live like so close to Leo plus size now. So, but yeah, no, it's done. It's good. So I'm in a red state. That's all I care about. So
He's been encouraging me to go to a red state.
So,
And I tell him I'm ready when I fucking am ready and able.
yeah. So
Right now, I got a long process of doing that shit. First of all,
it,
finances need to be tight.
That I
if I'm
agree with.
yeah, no, if I'm lucky, I won't pick up a Minnesota accent, but I hear it rubs off, so we'll see.
Man, we're talking about language changing and
Oh,
bouncing
bro,
off.
dude, no, it's a hot mess now. Like, when we were talking about how they're trying to subvert pop culture, I mean, we weren't even to the point where, the Disney era coming out and just literally just outing their agenda. I mean, we all suspected there was one, and we were all wondering, hey, where's this coming from? What's going on with the culture? Why are they trying to shift culture in a certain direction? And now we know. Now we know. There always was an agenda. At least if not at the very top, then somewhere above mid level with all these freaking people, and then with all these video leaks, we now well and know that it went far beyond language. They started with the language, and then they slowly started inserting characters after the language, and then after that, well, we all know. So so the happiest place on earth ended up being a friggin' cesspool magnet for groomers, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, no, it's crazy. At least it's not affecting anime as much. I mean, I'm sure it's having
It's
changes.
starting.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's kind of starting.
Yep.
Oh,
Like
that's
companies are like bending their knees over there, and like Japan has
Square
its own version of cancel culture, but like people
Yeah.
in Japan are starting to fight back, especially with like some of
They
the
need to.
some of the mangaka. They're petitioning the government to like stop the shit out of like the feminists, and it's really been a curb stomp. Just like watching how they've basically been curb stomped in it. It's just good to see, but I think they need to put more effort into it because it's gonna ramp up over there, especially now that Japan has decided, oh, maybe we should open up to the West or whatever, and
Oh
it's
no.
gonna get messy.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's
Oh
happened
my God,
before with
no.
Capcom when they've been doing that with DMC by trying to appeal to the Western audience. Yeah, that
Devil
didn't
May
work.
Cry. Yeah.
Right now, I'm just glad that Funimation no longer exists, and all those people that targeted Vic Minogna, like that, they've been set loose, and they're probably not going to find any employment in the industry.
That's why I
Well,
call them
yeah,
essay
then
hobos.
you've got that other Funimation actor that, I'll say allegedly was, sexually assaulted a
Diddling
minor,
kids.
and
Yeah.
not just once or twice over a span of a few years. So,
Yeah, the voice actor for
yep,
Kaori, I think,
yep.
for Neon Evangelion.
So,
Oh, Quarrel. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
so I mean, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. It's now in
Wait,
full
wait, wait,
view.
wait, wait. You mean to tell me Shinji's not gay best friend was fucking touching kids?
Yep.
Where
I
have you
heard,
been?
I heard about
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Under a fucking rock, dude.
What?
I think
in
I mentioned it,
California, They
though.
don't have rocks in California. Like they have beaches. They don't have rocks.
Mm.
What are you talking about?
There's rocks where my beach at. There's a lot of rocks.
Yo, I think I told you, like, I swear, like, I told you, like,
You
about
have
it.
to. May I remind you guys? I work a fucking 8-hour job, and half the time I say shit and I forget.
Oh, that must be nice because I'm literally doing 9 hours and then I'm having.
Good for fucking you too, motherfucker.
I'm doing a closing shift only to open the
Look,
next
Negro.
day. So
Look,
what you
Negro,
gotta
I'm
say?
black,
Be
you
like, what
white.
you
We
gotta
have
say?
different
What
brain
you gotta
patterns, man.
Okay.
It's nice to
Negro-
know I'm part. It's nice to know I'm part of the clan and that I also was Kang's once. So.
Negro, I'm a werewolf. Full moon happens. I don't remember shit of what happened.
Oh,
You have to remind me sometime, or you have to jog my memory. My mind is
bro,
always
I've been
on
under a
work. Damn
rock.
it.
I've been under a rock because I haven't really kept up with anything because just this move alone kind of took up so much of my personal time. A lot of it was trying to kind of figure out how to. And here's the thing about going from say this like bastion of liberalism to away from that, like in Nevada. Okay, so say something bad happens, you got found freaking doing some other dude or whatever, you're a female, right? You get tossed out. Well, in Las Vegas, you've got all these weekly, monthly budget rentals. Like you could have like $300 or whatever. Well, more like $800 because you just got paid. But you can get yourself like a little rinky-dink apartment for almost nothing, like just to have something over your head. You go to the Midwest, there's nothing like that. Places are not set up to uh, support your bad choices. You will make yourself homeless, you know, committing bad choices out here. So, but yeah. So I've been under a rock. I mean, I've slowly started to find out a lot of what's going on in terms of like pop culture. Like, I mean, I kept up with maybe like a little bit of Morbius, but that was
I
about
watched
it.
Sonic too.
And I was right. I was right on No Way Home. Yeah, I wasn't around for it, but I was right on No Way Home. It made close to $2 billion.
That
So
you did. That you did predict it.
yeah, freaking uh, the tokens like bombed.
That was not
Uh,
surprising.
I'm kind of sad that Morbius was not as good as I would have liked.
Me too.
But that seems to be a thing with Sony. Like Sony likes to dump money into. I can hear myself echo. I don't know if anyone has the mic open. I think, or if it's me, I don't know. But
It could be Leia.
okay. But
Well, let me see what I can do here.
I get so weak in the knees.
I
can
can
hardly
hardly
speak.
speak.
I
I
lose my
lose
control. And something takes over me. But no, well, Leia's got her little avatar up, and I'm like, oh, SWV.
Well, earlier I was singing "Float On," so I mean,
Yeah.
But
be
so
open
much
to doing
stuff.
some
I
musical
mean,
duets.
I
I
give
mean,
you
we
that
got.
870S.
I mean, it's been a hot mess. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, we got dudes winning women's, like,
Oh my
swimming
goodness! Don't even get me
competitions.
started on that
You know,
shit.
it's just
Yeah, they did a parody in that South Park with with Randy Savage as a woman's woman. Yeah, that's funny.
I saw that.
yeah, yeah,
That was funny. Yeah, on South Park.
yeah. That was very funny, and so true because that's actually what's happening in real life right now. So we got
These women
dudes
are
freaking
fighting.
busting women's lifting records, swimming
We got
records.
trans MMA fighter
I
beating the shit
mean,
out of
you don't
women.
even got to be taking performance enhancement drugs. I mean, you got a built-in sack doing that. It's like, so yeah, and I can only imagine what's going on in pop culture. Then come to find out, Disney comes out, and we're like, oh, we're not diverse enough. I'm like, oh goodness. So
When are you not
Yes,
diverse?
yes
and
enough.
what was it? One of the heirs of Disney came out as trans, or their kid is
Yes.
trans. Yeah, I'm like, that's
My
way.
son is trans,
Aren't those
and
kids
it
adopted?
feels so
You
good.
try to make yourself
That tells
popular
me
by
there's.
having your son,
Wait,
your child be
Wait,
trans.
wait, aren't those kids adopted?
Oh, it wouldn't matter at this point. I
I
mean,
know they're trying to make it.
Oh my god.
all it
They,
takes is the wrong groomer to get a hold of you as a kid, and you're screwed up for life mentally. I
Mhm.
For
mean,
reals.
they're putting those ideas in your head. You can't even get to be a child. Like you're being
Nope.
told, what to be upset about, what to microaggress about, blah blah blah. So, but yeah, no,
The
I
girls
was
got a
under a rock
choice, not the
too.
boys.
So
I
I
know.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, California has been its own little ball of wax.
I just
Leia,
mentioned it.
they're all trying to pass a bill to make a 4-day work week and
Fuck
literally
that noise. I need my fucking hours. Fuck that shit.
and
I
eliminate
remember
all
they
full-time employees. That's what
I
that.
remember they eliminated the gig culture over there, like the gig when you can work gigs and stuff like that. They eliminated it like right before the pandemic, something like that
Yep.
with the laws they passed.
Well, I mean, and now it's all come to find out that really, what masking up and all that we went through, that literally did nothing. All it did was drive up whatever little numbers. And for
Yeah.
the YouTube people, again, this is all discussion, has nothing to do with actual information. If you have any questions about information, you should go to the proper sources.
Of course.
But
And as of right now, I'm still unvaxxed, motherfuckers.
here.
is that right? Is that
Same.
right?
Well, according to Mr. Fauci,
Hold the
it
line.
sounds like to me it has done no good. I mean, this guy's been a joke from day one. He has been an absolute unreliable joke.
I'm not bullshitting either.
We
like
found out we
seriously,
were
I'm
all
not
one big
bullshitting.
petri
I'm not vaccinated. I don't even got no booster in sight on my ass. They ain't putting no shot in me.
like Evangelion, we were all one big human experiment. So
Yep.
Well, I think vaccination, this is me personally, it's a personal decision. No one should be damned if they do, and no one should be damned if
That's
they
how
don't.
it should have been.
And vaccinations should work
Just
as
like the flu
intended.
shot.
This was not that. This was not that.
You're right. Yeah, it's a shame it became this all-out civil war about. I just think it should be a personal decision. Like I said, you shouldn't be condemned if you do, if you don't. But if you choose not to, just be having the empathy for those who may be more susceptible to it and may not be able to fight it off. You might want to be more empathetic towards them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically everything in the U.S. has just now become a fucking battleground.
Yes. It really shouldn't have been this, and no one should be judged if they do, if they don't.
You know,
I do believe
people
that.
are talking about the whole Civil War thing. Bitch, it's already happened. It's begun since fucking 2020.
Oh yeah. It's still ongoing. It's right now. What right now? It's
same thing, different.
Ukraine.
Yep. You either for Ukraine or you against Ukraine. If you're against Ukraine, then you're a transphobe, you're a racist, you're a homophobe.
You got
you're
anti-vaxxer. I don't spoil you of them. I mean, two countries going to war. They got nothing to do with America.
Oh yeah, and we're
no shit.
over there.
Exactly.
We're America first. Money over there.
It's because the sniffer in chief, he made a lot of investments in Ukraine.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And a lot of politicians. It doesn't matter the party. A lot of them also like supported like the destabilization of that country, and the current government right now over there is a sham. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's been that way. It's been that way for a while. They tried to do that in.
I even said this in a comment in the last stream, saying that political systems are way too inefficient because they split like the atoms and then burn a division.
Well, what tends to happen is at one point they get so big that they're more worried about staying in power, or the existing power structure worries about staying in power. So then it does what it can to stay in power, and so then it no longer is. It's no longer a type of it's no longer type of a republic that serves those that give consent over to be governed. But that's for another.
There's a reason why they keep emphasizing the democracy. It's because they want to get rid of the republic systems like the railings.
You know where they want to go. They want to go. Gosh. Well, we're already pre-Weimar Republic right now, but anyway, yeah. So the whole Disney thing was like, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, I definitely can't watch any more of their content now. There's no way. Like,
no, because now they're demanding to put this stuff. I never thought in my lifetime I would avoid a Disney film. I always thought when you go now they are basically saying we're going to put gay and transgender issues in our entertainment, and particularly to the young
because
kids.
of a fucking bill.
Just look at the new Proud Family cartoon, which is really just about being about gay rights. That's the new Proud Family.
I never even cared for it.
I'm not watching it at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it either. The new Proud Family is gonna be just gay rights to cartoon.
Because it's gonna be used as leverage.
Yeah. There's nothing to do with entertainment or culture in it now. It's about indoctrination.
The new Proud Family.
Seeing this country, seeing the U.S. just now, just in this backwater state, that's pretty much enough. I'm already 19 and a young adult, but I honestly feel like I want to cry with this, because this is just fucking sad.
Well, yeah, because if this particular country rolls over, then there's nowhere else to go. That's it. Nowhere else to go.
Nowhere.
I mean, maybe the hills of Patagonia, or maybe find a way to jump on a boat and row
I
your
suggest
way
you
to the
guys start looking at
Antarctic.
some bushcraft videos and learn how to build a fucking hut off the grid.
I told you a while ago. You need to start kind of figuring.
Fucking YouTube recommended me
Did-
bushcraft, man, and I just started watching that
You should
shit
figure the zombie
nonstop.
apocalypse out, like, because we're
did you
also
guys
at-
see the videos of Shanghai? Like, I think that's what's gonna.
the people in the buildings over the
Yeah.
cruise. I missed it. I didn't see the actual video. I came across a few articles. And I
Yo,
saw
there was
it.
a photo of a guy, like, he was covered in blood. Like, the people, like, keeping the people trapped inside, like, that. There was a photo of a dude, he's, like, stepping out of a building, and he's, like, covered in the blood of the people, like, imprisoned inside the building. I don't know what
Ooh.
happened, but
Well, they're
Sounds
also getting rid
eerie.
of pets now. That's the other thing they're doing. They're getting rid of their dogs and cats. Figure that one
Yep.
out.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like an owl dogs.
Yep.
Except they're not putting them on the aisle, they're just killing them.
Yep.
And
That's
possibly
some
eating them.
crazy stuff. Some
Yes.
crazy.
It's
I think-
Chinese.
Oh, dogs.
It's
Yes.
Chinese. Chinese
no,
meat
'cause
dogs.
right now they have a food shortage going on because, like, China started this conflict with Australia, and Australia was like, "Fuck you,"
It's
and
like a
now.
fucking this open season on every fucking country in the
we've got-
world, man.
We've got a lot of stuff going on in the global food supply as well.
This is
we
their
think-
global idea,
Like-
their global economics.
Well, here's the thing. So, not a lot of people are talking about the avian flu that's going on right now, to where
Oh
we've
man,
culled a few-
again.
and by a few I mean a lot. We've culled a few chickens. So, and the world really runs on a perpetual 90-day to 120-day supply. So, to do what we did with the supply chain starting 2 years ago, we were going to have disruptions, but now we're on the brink of it devolving even further. And if
Yep.
it devolves any further, guess what? You're not going to find your Cheetos at the Walmart. You'll be lucky if you don't eat your own cat. So
Oh.
Our supplies is in low stock too. Fucking
Yeah.
wife
They
is
are.
I'm
cat
already
fried
eating
fish.
one meal a day. Like,
oh,
I'm just
Oh,
prepping.
wow.
You're like, I'm doing OMAD. I'm doing OMAD.
I'm
Girl, you're
just,
gonna lose weight by the end of this year.
yeah, I'm just prepping. Might as well start practicing.
So how are things? How are things in the war zone of New Jersey?
Oh, like, well, basically, it turns out like the people running the schools keep importing people, like teachers from California, and that's
Oh no.
Wow.
parents
on
in
purpose?
Jersey City are like rising up, and they want
They need to.
the Californians gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just glad I don't live in
I
Jersey City, but
support
like the county over for me, like the county next to my county, yeah, I think they're a mess, cause like they're too stuck on that white guilt thing, and
Oh,
so they're
God.
like bending over backwards and stuff like that. But at least like South Jersey is doing okay because like they don't buy into that crap. But it's just Northern Jersey that's a mess because we're like right next to New York, and then the New Yorkers are like fleeing New York now because of the increase in violence and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I heard about
That's
that. Yeah,
crazy.
they're fleeing there because of that. And I heard about so for one thing, we have the administration is full of idiots. They're full of people who were put in there because of what they are, not because of were they qualified.
That's why I like
So
that.
that's why.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say I really hate the mayor
You
of
know what I'm talking
NYC.
about too. You know what I'm talking about too.
I really hate the mayor of NYC because like
Oh, yeah.
the dude was literally responsible for like supporting the communists that were like killing like my grandma's tribe like in my mom's country. So like that's a personal grudge I have against the guy. And not only that, but like the way he's running shit over there, it's causing all the New Yorkers to come over here, and it's gonna make shit worse over here.
Oh goodness! I just think the administration
Somebody's
is really
running
nasty.
for mayor for New York, if I recall.
Please tell me it's like at least one of the libertarian guys. Oh my god.
I think it's a preacher man.
Because
Oh, please tell me that guy's gonna win, please.
Because
I
I
hope he
think
wins.
there are people, even here in my home state, here in Michigan, there are people that are in there they're not qualified. They just want the power or the title, but they're not qualified to do the job. We see it already. This is what happens when you get people in there that don't know what the devil they're doing, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what. That's why we're having a problem with.
It's also like when people vote, they're not doing background, like checking on the backgrounds of the people. They're just like voting. Oh, this guy's from my party. Okay, let me just check the ballot on that without even like checking what like the past policies they supported and all that other stuff. They don't check. They just
That's
go
how
in
Biden got
blindly.
office.
Yep.
Well, it's okay. Are they gay? Are they okay? They're a gay transgender Democrat.
Oh my
Great,
god.
you are going to be in the White House. That is what is going on with me right
our
now.
health and human services.
Oh god.
Yes,
What-
because
what would they know? What would that person know about fucking health? You're not even a full woman.
Yes.
Hey, you're
Exactly.
talking about an admiral there.
An admiral.
I highly doubt the dude went to
Well,
war.
they put it in a suit, and then I don't know, like
She does look like a fucking admiral, doesn't she? A fleet admiral.
well, Richard Green. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I
Mm-mm.
mean,
I wouldn't know
I mean,
either.
I
Shit.
refuse to call that.
Like, a lot of people, a lot of those people, like they just signed up because like back when the army was like helping people with like Medicare or whatever, or healthcare. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Like a lot of those people just like signed up and probably like sat in the background like doing support stuff. Like I highly doubt they were like on the front lines or some stuff like that. I don't know. Somebody should ask Rhodes because he's more knowledgeable on like military stuff. But like I
So,
just
I'll
doubt
tell
it.
you right now.
while we're while China is banning content that's not considered masculine, and while Russia has these like based recruitment videos, we got like a little anime vid where SJW Warriorette is gonna fight
Yes.
the patriarchy and join the army because her two moms are worth
Oh
fighting.
god.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God.
How do I qualify for the army? I have two mothers.
I have
Your
two
mother ain't did
moms.
shit for your ass,
Ma'am.
but fucking suck some dick to get you in there.
Oh Lord. I don't
Well,
think that. I don't
the
think that'd be.
They
a
double
public
teamed on
cause at
that
this
dick
point.
too to do it. Since you have
Well,
two moms.
here's the thing. They're what was it? Dudes can get pregnant now, so
Oh my God. Yes. Now they think
and they can
you-
breastfeed for some reason.
right.
and they can have
Somehow.
periods. Men can have periods. Oh good Lord. Someone's asking me men have
If
periods.
a man can have period, he ain't no man then.
Right.
He a
That's what I said.
hermaphrodite.
Gosh, that reminds me of that one freaking YouTube ad, and I can't think of what it's called, but it's that one with the Asian chick who's like,
I got
Oh
you,
no,
brother.
You know which
not
one
that
I'm
one.
talking about,
I
right?
fucking hate that ad. Like,
I ain't seen that
yeah,
fucking
for some
hell.
reason
I ain't
YouTube.
seen it.
Hi,
for
I'm
something-
Kara, and I love
Nah.
but I hate my period. If you get
Yeah, that
I freaking hate that ad. Like, it gets on my nerve. Like, okay, we get it. You're a woman. Shut up.
yeah. Like we
No,
want to
she's
get
a woman that wants to fuck on her period, and I don't know what woman would ever fucking think to fuck on her period. I'm like period
That's-
sex. Like what,
That's-
what woman
That's
want
how you
any
get
man around
deformed
them?
children.
It's edgy.
No,
it's
my
trendy.
thing is, what woman in their right mind would want to have period sex with any man? They hate us when they have their period. How the fuck you gonna fuck a dude on your period when you
Well-
don't like the dude on your period?
Pop
Not to
culture
mention,
tells
it's,
us
how the
to
man get hard with blood on his dick.
Oh my Lord, this conversation.
I'm just saying, like man, like in my experience, from what I've seen, not the women I date before I met my wife. I'm
Right.
just saying, the many women that were on their period didn't want to talk to my ass. So my question is, how the fuck is a woman gonna fuck a guy on her period?
because
When she's in that state, she don't want to talk to the guy, much less look at the motherfucker.
because
Birth control pills messed them up.
entertainment told her that it's very base to pull the bungee cord and just go balls to the wall while it's Shark Week. So
Leave it as you were to have the right type of
Well
dialogue.
said, Go Team Ghost Planet. They don't let autistic people in the army. It's sad because autistic people are smart people and take orders well.
yeah,
But no, it doesn't. It doesn't fit their agenda. See, the
it
thing
does,
is,
it does not fit the SJW narrative.
yes,
SJW is pretty much short of being in a pre-USSR like environment. I mean, the weirdos are running the asylum at this point. So
Well, baby, me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time.
you had to get that in there.
well, you can't even watch. You can't even have that in film anymore. That's
No, that's ridiculous.
Right.
That's
Oh, so honey. So honey. Oh, so honey. Me love you long time.
that's insulting to women with penises.
Yes,
That's insulting to Asian women when they don't want to call them white people for a while. Stop Asian hate.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. Well, the thing is that what we see is the thing they're trying to, the motive. The thing that they I'll be right with you, child. They think that diversity does not mean perfection.
Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
so
was so
funny.
good in that role. He was so good in that role.
He was. Yeah, I loved him in
Behave yourself, child.
I love that film. I love it, but Tropic Thunder could not be made today.
No, there's no way if Robert Downey Jr.
Hell
did
to
that,
no.
if he did that role today, they would cancel him like it was and run him out the country.
I'm the dude that's disguised like the dude that's trying to pretend to be the dude.
He
I'm
right.
playing the dude disguised as another dude.
I felt he should have been Oscar nominated for that role. I loved him in that
That was
role.
really good.
Yeah, he was absolutely
You can't
hilarious
get any
in that
more
thing.
black than that. You really can't.
You can't. I had to admire. I said, I don't know how.
Look, I was about ready to like what, and then I just straight up roll with it somehow. Somehow I was able to roll with that shit. I was like, what? Because I was really high off the Black First like kind of kick right now at that time. But then when I saw that shit, I was like, this is actually cracking me the fuck up right now. This is cracking. I'm just left my ass off on this shit right now, dude. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Still that shit.
Well, when I read that he was going to play a black man, I said, I am going to pay money to see this. This I have to see. I'm going to watch this. And
Right.
and he just and then that just I didn't know that, child. Oh, he was nominated. He was but I wanted to see it, but I was rolling in my seat. I was like, Robert, I wish I could go to Robert and say, Robert, I officially welcome you to the black community, because that was one of the best performances I've ever seen. Oh my God,
I'm a land farmer, motherfucker.
That's right. That's right.
That just had me rolling in my seat. I
Man,
loved it so
I
much.
hoot and holler at that. So I was like, yeah, get the motherfuckers. I know you're shooting blanks, but damn it, do it.
That had me rolling in my seat. Yeah, I was
He
like,
shot all that knowing full well that he's shooting blanks at these motherfuckers.
That's what's funny about it. Yes. You almost wish he was really shooting. Like
I
it was
imagine,
really a real
I imagine
movie.
in his so-called land farm, he put some landmines in it and gets for a trap if he wants to set up that. Did he?
Wait, what?
Or did he say he was like a land farmer or something?
A lead farmer.
He's a
I'm
lead.
a
Lead.
lead
Oh,
farmer,
lead.
motherfucker.
Right.
That was funny. Yeah, but like you said, you're not going to see a movie like that today.
Yeah.
They won. And oh, child, thank you for telling me. I think he was nominated.
That's right.
Wow.
You're not gonna see, but you see how we don't get that kind of comedy today.
No,
Good comedy is
no.
practically dead. That had me rolling in my my seat. And we can't have that now because, like you said, we can't make that movie now. He couldn't play that character again now, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely
It's
ridiculous.
gonna get even more ridiculous because at this point, hang on, Trooper.
Yeah.
Hang on, everybody. I'm gonna tell you right now how ridiculous it's gonna get. Because the more they keep fucking rewriting these fucking words, dude, pretty soon you're gonna have a white dude claiming he's a fucking black guy,
Yeah.
or a white girl pretend that she's fucking oppressed because for some reason she discovered that in her fucking bloodline she's a fucking Mexican.
Oh, we're almost there, Wolf. Here in Michigan, the one of the local theaters was announcing their local lineup for this year of musicals, and I was going down the list, and Anastasia the musical is coming, and so I looked up who the actress was, and the actress that's playing Anastasia is a black woman. So I kid you not, I saw
that
that
ain't what I'm talking about though.
I'm
talking about what Kyle talking about.
But guys, do these families know who Anastasia is or was?
No, they
Russian
do not.
princess.
They don't care.
A
They just see a black face and they follow suit. Period.
You're right. Even when I was in my drama, when I was in college theater.
Don't call me as like hate Anastasia. Like you're talking about the princess of Russia, right?
Have a black face on it. It's all white.
But they don't know that she was a real person who died tragically. She was in a bloody massacre.
I think the commies know. the people.
The
old commies know. The old commies know, but the new commies they've indoctrinated don't.
Yeah,
they don't teach them any history. I mean, that's why they're able to get away with what they're getting away with.
Just like they don't know Pocahontas is a real person.
Yeah, they think Anastasia is a Disney princess.
That Don Bluth movie. Trying to rip off Disney princesses.
Right, you're right. It is, but it's based on a tragedy. It's based. I don't think they know that.
Yeah, it got a happy ending in that movie though.
Anastasia's nothing like the real person though. That's the movie. That's the
no shit. I said it got a happy ending.
Yeah.
If it was any like the real person, that shit would have ended tragically.
And also Rasputin was evil for some reason. Like again, that doesn't make any sense.
Rasputin was always evil. Ain't no for some reason.
He was a leader of a cult, man.
Yes.
I know it's a cult leader, but they had him like he tried to take over the world or something in that movie. Well, I don't know what he was doing.
No. He wanted to murder the bitch. They didn't want to take over no damn world. He wanted to murder the bitch.
Like that was an evil source for some reason. Like what? Like,
he had dark magic for some reason. You told me he evil? No, that motherfucker was always evil. He ain't no evil for some reason.
He was always the
look at the Wikipedia before you speak.
I mean, I know Rasputin served under the Russian royal family, but wait, I thought the communists killed him.
He was an evil cult leader. Basically, he was a Satanist. Like that's the best way I can describe it.
There's no way to sugarcoat that shit.
Oh, he's Satanist. Okay.
Yeah, the Don Bluth movie made it cute so they could sell the story.
In the dark of the night.
Oh, you say Satanist? I didn't know. All I know is he's some kind of religious figure that worked on the cultist that worked on the Russian royal family.
Yeah, he's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, but
he ain't no evil for some reason. He's just evil, man.
He was crazy evil. He was
crazy. He got like his followers committed suicide after they realized what they had done.
That's usually what happens in every damn cult. Suicide usually be the ending story for those cults.
He's one of the many reasons that was one of the many factors in the fall of the Romanovs, the family that he was part of their, not all of it. There's many other factors that for their fall, but he was part of it. And the Don Bluth movie took a very tragic, sad fate and turned it into this cartoon. But half of the people who saw that movie have no idea, one, she was a real person and what really happened to her. They have no concept that what really happened to her. So I'm seeing this commercial like, come see Anastasia. This black woman walk out. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be. I'm not paying to see that. And I'm going to bust everybody's bubble that asked me, why would you come see it? It's a princess. I said, that is Anastasia Romanoff.
I'm so quick to want a black woman to be a fucking princess or a queen that you don't care what location you wanted to be a queen in, except for the motherland, apparently.
Yes, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Anywhere else but the motherland for some
yeah,
reason.
yeah. You can't
Right.
be a quang. You can't be a quang in the motherland.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yep. You can't.
I'm like, when last time y'all braid about fucking Shaka Zulu?
Yeah. Why are they
Hey,
doing a Shaka Zulu movie? There you go, right there.
I'm all for.
I mean,
chicken
they didn't want. They
history.
had
I
one.
mean,
I
if
still had one a long time ago. I got on tape.
Negro, I don't care. I'm talking about, so why have we had multiple videos of fucking Shaka Zulu? We had Zulu, we had the Shaka Zulu, but we don't have no other Shaka Zulu. We don't even have no fantasy Shaka Zulu for that matter. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Not no romanticization of Shaka Zulu at all to be seen.
Black history, more or less, as far as entertainment, only goes as far back as Shaka Zulu. That's it.
If nothing else, like shit, like we ain't got no Anansi Spider movie or something.
I know.
Like,
No,
I'm
not.
like,
I know.
like no
That's
Anansi
nothing
and
for Shaka
motherfucking
Zulu. Gosh dang it!
no. We don't even got no Anansi Spider in fucking Once Upon a Time.
I mean, the closest thing we got is Miles Morales, and that is like nothing near Anansi.
Holy shit, guys! I'm experiencing an earthquake right now.
Oh my god, are
Yo,
you serious?
yo,
Fuck, that was scary.
Are you serious?
wait,
For the first time, I got shooken up by. Yeah, fucking earthquake just happened.
yo,
California.
don't be,
Got
don't,
one? That's funny.
yo, don't be like me and try to like save like a TV that's practically an artifact.
No,
Because
no. First time ever, I got shooken up by a fucking earthquake. I'm usually not that shooken up by them. I'm
Yeah, 'cause you
practically
got-
used to them by now, but
Yeah.
today, for the first time, I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck was that? Is that the hand of God?
All
We
I've
had-
had for 2 days is
Yeah, I'm fine, Team Ghost.
like wind, like cold wind, like the entire time nonstop. I mean, I guess North Dakota got some, blizzard snow.
Troops stack up on sweaters and coats and gloves because the state you're in, they have long winters. So I should know.
Yes, they do.
You're gonna
Yes,
have.
they
I
do.
would. Yes, I'm gonna. I suggest stacking up with coats, sweaters, boots.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
sometimes yes.
Fuck me, that was
I
scary.
discovered fleece line jeans. I was like, oh, they call it? Oh, like, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I got me 2 pairs of those. I'm like, I'm good to go.
You're gonna have some days when you're gonna have to cuddle up at home and stay warmed up.
I got a
know.
story for you.
Hey,
I got a
hey,
story for you.
can somebody please explain to me why we're living in an era where Josie Smollett attempted to rap?
Oh,
What?
One day in prison.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I just can't see it. He does not look like a rapper, or fit the bill for one either.
I thought Juicy was gonna do his whole 5 months because that's like a gay dude's paradise, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was like, I did not do this. And I was like, okay.
You scared of Bubba?
I would be shaking the fist in the
You
face of Black history. I'm like, bro, you already did that when you lied about the freaking 2 fake white black dudes with apparently one was your booty call and all that stuff. So
I'm like, man, like I
in
think
Sub-Zero
you'd be
temperature
glad to drop
getting a
the soap.
Subway sandwich. Yeah, I find that hard to believe. I've never seen a dude go out in Sub-Zero temperature to get a Subway sandwich. Never seen it.
Nope. Neither have I. Went out
I've never done it either.
in freezing cold weather to buy a game at least. Fuck
Mm-mm.
that shit.
Right.
It's too cold out there. The
No
game
way.
can wait.
In 2 dudes splash it with bleach in Chicago, of all places, and say this is MAGA country. In Chicago. Chicago. I find that hard to believe.
I have relatives in Chicago, and I lived there for a time. I don't know anybody that goes out at 2 a.m. to get a Subway sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning in the
Right.
cold. Oh no, not in the cold. It's too
Not in
cold
that
to do
cold.
that.
Nope.
Mm-mm. So, but Juicy must be from another planet.
What
or
Subway
something.
will be open around that time?
See,
I
that's
don't remember Subway being
Me
open
neither.
24/7.
There's 24-hour subways, but I doubt they exist in Chicago because it's Chicago.
Yeah, no, they don't
Fucking
exist
Chicago.
here.
Who's gonna be open that late at night to get robbed? Fuck
They
that
don't
shit.
exist here. There's like maybe 2 places that I know of that are 24 hours, and they're like a throwback to a early 90s Sizzler. So, but
I knew his story was suspicious when he said that. Said, "Well, I was going out getting a Subway sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning." I'm like, "You
Right.
go to a Subway
I
at
But ain't
2
no
a.m. in the
fucking
morning?"
racism at 2 o'clock in the
I am
fucking
turning into
morning.
a foodie though. There's a lot of good food here. I'm turning
Look,
into a
bottom
foodie.
line is there is no racism at 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. It's too cold out to be racist.
Yeah, you're true. Wolf is right about
It's
that.
Chicago.
At 2 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning. I don't
I don't care if it's Chicago. It's too cold to
No,
be a fucking racist at night.
no,
Yeah.
I mean like it's Chicago. He's not gonna encounter that sort of
You're not
problem.
gonna find, and I hate to be
The
racist.
only thing you'll ever
I
find
hate
is
to be
another
racist
Negro
against
about
myself.
ready to
You're
be
not
up in your
gonna
damn face.
find, you're not gonna find two white dudes out in Chicago at 2 a.m. in the morning. You're just not.
You're not.
No, no, no.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. And I'm just amazed that he was the
It's the
only.
same thing with fucking California. Damn it.
Right.
You ain't gonna
Oh,
find no
that,
racists in California.
that
Ain't
place
nobody
is
gonna be fucking with your ass in
that place
California.
is
We
the
nice
best,
here.
dude. You can freaking you can load up to I forgot how much it is you can load up to now. You can just go in the store and load up. They can't do anything to you because in California they said it's okay. So
Mhm.
I can't believe they legalized theft over there.
they did.
Hey, they legalized theft in Chicago.
No,
No,
in California.
Oh,
Yep.
well, Chicago's a hellhole. Well, California's a hellhole.
Wait, what's it called? What's the legalization called?
No, like if it's under a certain price, like it has to be past a certain. You have to reach a
yeah.
threshold in order to get the cops involved, and
Yeah.
so that's why a bunch of businesses over there are packing up and they're leaving because they're
So-
getting their stuff
Yeah,
stolen.
how
so a lot of
retarded
these
those people
dudes-
are. How
So a
retarded
lot of these
politicians are.
dudes got hella smart and they started doing organized groups to where everyone's making sure that they're picking up only under that dollar amount. So they started cleaning out stores. So I know it's
And then they started selling it on the black market.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
everybody,
happens a lot.
so everybody in California has to buy stuff illegally.
Pretty much, because like they're stealing it from the
That's
legal
pretty good,
places.
honestly. Yeah, that's what I mean that's a little, it's a little
Under
$1,000.
Yeah, there you go. So
I thought it was like under 800.
I don't know
That's
if it's
close enough.
800 or 1,000. I'd have to look at the actual statute, but it's insane. Either way, it's a scapegoat to be able to keep crime up and then say, oh, well, it's because we have these, crazy, sport hunting law enforcement officers, blah, 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 Well, meanwhile, you got all these BLM females getting themselves in $1 million homes, like cashing
Right.
in.
Yeah, I saw
Right.
that turn. I'm glad I never put trust in BML in the first place.
You know,
I
I
said
don't know why
biggest.
you even want to be enamored by that thought. Black Lives Matter.
right?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So, but
Mm-mm.
You know what I thought when
big-
I saw that shit? When I saw the slogan Black Lives Matter, I'm like, oh, so we're gonna really get together the blacks so that we can reorganize and try to educate on Black history, on Black culture, try to get fathers in the homes again. No, it's all about hating the police.
That's all
And
it was.
even worse, breaking up the Black family.
oh,
Oh
Leia,
wow.
there were a few times. There were a few nights
And
where
the
I had
organization
to.
was formed by three black lesbians in order to push communism. It's like,
Oh, the straw
Yeah.
that broke the camel's back when I heard we're trained Marxists. Like, oh fuck no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
mm,
yeah. They look.
Fuck
They
no.
look up to Asada Shakur. I mean, come
You
on.
mean like Fidel's like booty call?
Was Asada Shakur Fidel's booty call? Because I know he had several booty calls amongst Trudeau's mom, but
Yep.
like,
She had connections to the Castro family.
yeah, because that dude was always getting tail. There's stories about Castro. I mean, the dude had tail for
Yes.
days.
He had quite a
So-
few mistresses. Yes,
Yup.
quite a few of them. I
So-
I shouldn't say few. He had quite a bit. Well, see, with BLM is it was basically what you said, Trooper. I think one of you said that it was basically to promote the hatred of the cops, and I know this to be true
I said that.
because. Oh, you said that. You're right about that, Wolf. That's all it was, because we had this despicable crime.
It started with that, but now it went back to what always happens when it comes to these cults, and I'm calling BLM a cult.
Okay.
The dismantling of what we always call traditional values and our traditional standings. What do you call it, Trooper? Dismantling the system.
Well, I mean, it's doing away with traditionalism. It's doing away with basic foundations of what we've built this system of
Society.
governance in society. It's doing away with the nuclear family to destabilize families. It's We're also doing things in such a way to estrange people from one another because that makes people more susceptible to
Hip hop
ideas.
diet. Excuse me. Hip hop diet is full of guys who can't even rap. Facts. Media divide us by colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus these days, Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. Everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who can't agree can't support bitches. Both sides go to war because they can't don't respect it. Our social climate. You know what I'm talking about. Tom
Tom
McDonald,
McDonald.
man. hmm
Mm.
No, I was going to say that I agree with you. Is that we had this crime, this terrible, heartbreaking crime with this man, this teenage boy shot this 5-year-old boy execution style,
Mhm.
and I thought for sure BLM was going to come out and speak on this. It was crickets. They said nothing.
Yeah,
I
then
couldn't believe it.
Screaming
I
from the
opened.
They were
rooftops, beat
attacking
down
the
better. Turn us
I
on
they,
was
each other now. No
um
lies matter. If we don't do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lies matter.
like I remember they were attacking people who were trying to speak up, and they started attacking. I forgot what the hoteps. They were attacking the hoteps who were speaking up
Oh
like
yeah,
against the against what happened. Like they were condemning the guy who shot the little boy, and
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they were attacking the hoteps. They were attacking they were attacking people anybody like who was trying to speak up on the matter,
Anybody
and
who
then
has a just differing opinion or
yeah,
that doesn't sound like anything what they're preaching, right?
yep.
They get attacked.
Right, because they refuse to even admit that anything that they even believed in
Oh, hey there,
was
final.
even a lie.
Welcome back. You've been silent for a few times for a spell, right?
Right. Because normally, this is basically anytime when Trooper is always involved, I always like to let him talk, let him speak, and that I rarely ever get a chance to speak. No offense to you, Trooper.
he said after that. Yeah, but I thought for sure that they were going. I wanted to bang on their offices myself and said, "Come on, these children are being killed." It was black. It was black on black. So I see now, and that's when I realized you guys are phonies because you're not about lives. Because only when an incident, when it's a white cop on a black criminal who most likely wasn't doing something they were supposed to be doing. I'm not validating violence or attack on them. It's not their authority, but still, something he's probably was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing, and didn't come down for the arrest. But when I saw about this child being shot execution style by this teenage boy who and the whole story was, I'll make it really short, is that his father was into some illegal activity. The mother of the mother kept telling the father, it's you need to pick up your child, and this is your day to spend time with your child, so forth. This is your day to be with them. How I wish she could have took that back. And while he was over there with his dad, of course, these drug dealers came in and shot up everyone, plus the dad's girlfriend. And then they would not let the little boy live. And the man said to the little boy that he'll identify me if I let him live. So this 18-year-old boy shot this innocent baby, this 5-year-old kid. And I thought, okay, I know Black Lives Matter is going to come out for this. It was crickets. It was quiet. I want to knock on the door myself and said, why, doesn't this matter? Apparently not. So it's all life is human life. All life is valuable, or all human beings, not just one particular group. And so that's when I knew they were phonies from the get-go. That's what I knew, they were phonies. People see they are phonies, but when a white cop does something wrong, bam, they show up. I see what you guys are all about now. Okay. And still you're encouraging more criminal activity, because they have to realize that if you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. You're going to get arrested, and you should be arrested. You shouldn't get a slide. And
And you
90%
know what's
of them.
worse about the black community?
Mhm.
We afraid to even disown any of our ilk from our community when we
Now,
know they do something wrong.
that's why I gotta change the language again. Like
Exactly.
back to that, like get back to that again. That's why I gotta change the language. That's why I got Mexican differentiate. How what's the worst use differentiate black criminals from white criminals? I know that there's a name for it. I forgot what it was though.
Well, I can't think about it, but I was going back to what Wolf was saying. You're right about that. You know, when it comes to that, and what gets me is that you shouldn't get a pass if you break the law. You shouldn't get a pass, and that's what's happening now. Well, I'm black. I'm gonna claim Black Lives Matter.
Sticking
Or-
to change language topic. You know what they call black people that don't curtail to their bullshit? They get the free range to use the same language that the white folk used to call us way back when. Y'all want to know what that is? Y'all want to say it?
I forgot, but if you want to say
Coons.
Oh yes.
Niggers. Jigaboos. Snowflakes.
Here's the funny thing. They addressed this as Supreme Power back in the early 2000s. You probably could never write that comic today.
Look, man, I'm just saying. Now y'all speaking. Now we're talking about changing the language. Yeah, this is what they're doing. Especially black folk doing it to other black folk. They're calling each other coons, niggers. They hardly use niggas. Only ghetto folks still use that shit. But still, like even white people are free range to say that, and of course they're on the internet saying this shit, knowing full well that their face is hidden. So they find ways to do that shit when their pet POC or at least a person of color won't agree with them on them being oppressed. Oh, you're just a coon. You don't know that you're a slave to your own oppression. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I live in a fucking.
There's actually been people who don't even hide their faces and they just say it straight out and they don't get in trouble because like the person who they're saying it to is not a diehard leftist.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, wokeism is like the most bigoted form of racism. It's
absolutely.
It's done in a different way now. So.
Well, wokeism is the new stereotype. And what I mean by that is that we see it in our entertainment now, because basically all this race swapping is basically them saying, oh, you poor little black people, you know, you didn't vote right in the last election. You voted for 45, so you need help. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to help you. So we're going to race swap all these beloved white characters and change them to black. And that way you will realize and feel good about yourselves again. That's all you're getting. That's why you're getting all this goggly gunk of all this race swapping with these characters. You're getting your Miles Morales. You're getting your black Captain Americas. You're getting all of this garbage because they feel that we need some help. We can't
when they themselves need it.
Oh yes,
because like I said, they don't have love for themselves.
You're right, Final. You're absolutely correct. They do not love themselves. And they push it on us. What did you say, Wolf?
I said calling everybody else a fucking white savior when they're trying to pretend to be a fucking white savior. We're just here to save you, bitch. Do I look like I need fucking saving? I ain't ready to look. I suck my wife's pussy. I ain't sucking your pussy, nor am I sucking his dick. My lips go to my wife's lips, bitch.
I remember what the Spiky Quill guy said in X-Men 3 last time.
Go ahead, quote him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it look like we need your help?
Yeah, that's basically that kind
Do I
of.
look like I need your power?
Yeah, that's basically
No, let me say that with much ferocity. Do I look like I need your power?
You know, Fizz, when you bring that up, it kind of makes me look back at The Last Stand. In a way, that storyline kind of does reflect what's happening right now. You had this this billionaire who felt that that the mutants needed help, but then the X-Men figured, what cure? We don't need that. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with us. But he said, oh, here, we're going to find a way to make you better and get you back in society. So now that's what we're getting now with all of this. And Child of Flower, that's coming soon. Why we're getting all of this race swapping and gender swapping. They're saying
It's all out of fear, not only out of spite, but out of fear.
The two words,
because they're afraid, because they don't want to be facing the world of any of their own problems or any of the ugliest natures of racism, when really that comes down to fascism and what they're doing now.
Hear me out.
And
guys.
yet, go ahead.
It's no different than how the old racist white people act, which is, remember why I said my epiphany? And Trooper, you wasn't here around when I said this. The epiphany I had was of the old racist people back in the days when they didn't want the Negro to perform anywhere other than under the boot heel. It's because, like I said, their competition was only other white people. And Trooper Z, and he disappeared. He probably will be back. Who knows?
Yeah, there's like connection issues, like depending on the internet provider you have. So like keep an eye on that, because like right now I've been encountering difficulties with T-Mobile and stuff like that. Like this whole switch to 5G, they didn't really think it through, and they let China handle it. So like it's gonna be falling apart.
Obviously, but what I was saying was, because back then their only competition was other white people. That was Tuesday for them. Now they had to compete with the Negro, and later on they had to compete with the Irishman, the Chinaman, and the wetback. I'm saying that loosely, by the way. They couldn't handle that. They couldn't handle the fact that they had to compete with other people who they deemed were inferior to them.
Yeah.
And you can see it now once again here, but redressed now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
That's why they hang on, Leia. Mm-hmm. That's why they race swap, because if they, like I told you guys, and this is the reason why I brought this up, because y'all keep thinking that you keep falling into their words, or why they describe why they changed certain things, like why they removed Aunt Jemima, or why they changed Uncle why am I forgetting his name now?
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben. Why they changed Uncle Ben? It's not because
and Lando Lakes.
Yeah, it's not because they deemed it offensive. It's because they don't want to compete with the minority. You guys gotta remember that. When every time they try to change something that they quote unquote deem offensive, it's because they don't want to compete a company that's owned by a minority. Or at least or at the very least was owned by a minority. You know, Aunt Jemima was built from a minority. Now they want to remove her because they think she's an offensive stereotype.
What stereotype?
Thank you. I'm about to call you Squid. Thank you, Fizz. What part of that face looked like a fucking offensive stereotype? She looked like my grandma, damn it. She looked like everybody else's grandma or mama. And you want to remove that face? Nah, it's because you are afraid of fucking competing with the minority. Why do you think they can't touch Denzel? They don't want to compete with Denzel. But they ain't got shit on Denzel. They can assassinate the character of fucking Will Smith. And he pretty much fell into that shit too recently, but still like you see how most of our black celebrities are mainly our men are falling through the cracks now and falling to the coattails of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to compete with them. Nobody. They want to demasculate and emasculate these black males. You see how they try to feminize them, right, to make them less threatening because they don't want to compete with them.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. They're scared shitless.
Just look at the guy from Batwoman.
Oh yeah, that garbage. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Fizz.
Hold on.
You're right.
I wanna
Just deal
hold
with
on. I
some
wanna
wind
quote
right
a
there.
scene. I wanna quote a scene in Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Straight after Huey Emmerich's exile on the life raft. I
Mm.
could see it now. The shining white knight blabbering on about a fool's idea of morality, and everyone else will nod every word he says. No, he'll see from the lies he built up, realize what kind of man he really is. What goes around comes around. You can't run from yourself forever.
Very good.
But with
And that's
AI,
such.
you know about free will.
That's Rising.
I know. But
I
damn, does that
totally.
line go hard?
Yeah, yeah. That line fits perfectly to what we're doing now.
Oh, the skin
There's.
church people I was talking about how they don't want to compete with the minority, so they remove Aunt Jemima and they change the face of Uncle Ben and any other minority products that had a minority face in it. They don't like the idea of black people seeing them. You know how black people always talk about something. We like to see ourselves on something. Well, you just allowed them to remove Aunt Jemima, so you can't see yourself on a fucking syrup bottle anymore,
Your pancake bottle.
In my
or even
house,
Okay.
Aunt
or even
Jemima was
fucking
a
cream of
staple
wheat
of the. Yeah,
Exactly.
or
none of
grit.
us. None of us, when we had our Aunt Jemima pancakes,
Oh
none
yeah.
of us took that offensive at all in my house. Aunt Jemima
Same
was a
thing here.
staple in my family. None, I said, why do they have to change it? There was nothing offensive about
Because
Aunt Jemima.
they're against capitalism.
And they don't want to
And
compete with the minority.
they don't want to compete. And I want to go back to what Wolf you said about black celebrities. And I've noticed it myself that a lot of black celebrities, like you said, are falling off the wagon, and like characters as well. The feminization, you're noticing more gay black men. We got the
They don't want the woman to compete with them.
yeah, the Negro elf in fake Amazon Lord of the Rings, what they did to Brad Pitt's character in the upcoming Not Interview with the Vampire on AMC. So I'm noticing that
I ain't too worried about
myself.
that shit no more. Brad Pitt living his best life right now. He's a fucking caricature in freaking Lost City, and that shit is fucking hilarious.
Well, for that's true. I agree with you. But for
So
myself,
look, we still have the original and we still have the book. So
right.
that shit's gonna crash and burn. Trust me.
Hmm.
Anybody who's a fan of Interview with the Vampire ain't gonna watch that bullshit because
Exactly.
you wanna know. I'll tell you why they ain't gonna watch that bullshit. Because the way how they're gonna make that shit look, it's gonna look just like True Blood, and people are gonna look at that and say, "Well, why don't I just fucking watch True Blood then?"
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. And see, that's the thing. When True Blood was on the air, it
Everybody
couldn't
wanted to
cover.
fuck eggs,
Yes.
fuck on his head. Don't bullshit me. You looked at that man's head and you want to suck on it. That man's head was shiny as fuck, and he's a black Jimmy Olsen, aka Guardian. Like we fucking need him to be a fucking crime fighter. Bullshit. I need him to be fucking Jimmy fucking Olsen. I was happy for him to not be eggs no more, cause I didn't even like eggs. Eggs was
No,
wasted.
no, I wasn't crazy about him either. I didn't
I,
like it
look,
either.
look, race swapping aside, one thing I will allow is like, hey, it's eggs, and he looking good. He living his best life. He looking well. He ain't looking like no thug, no hot thug either. He's a well respectable man wearing his best suit and shit. I was happy. I was like, and then they made him to Guardian. I was like, the fuck is this shit? Negro, get your fucking camera. I don't want to see you fucking run around being a fucking superhero. You Superman's pal. Superman's pal never went around just. Oh wait, there was that time when he was Mr. Amazing.
No, so
But the
Jimmy
thing
also
is,
has weird stuff happen to him.
but there you don't need to race swap Jimmy Olsen. There's a encyclopedia full
Like,
of black characters. Why are they
Yeah.
not just casting
look,
black
look.
characters?
We were accepting of Pete being black in Smallville. I will say that devil's advocate there, okay. And I was okay with that too. Pete being black because once again they didn't focus on the fact that the character that the actor playing him was black. It was still Pete. Damn it. Superman's first best friend. Damn it. Like I said, I'm okay with the race swap as long as it's the fucking character. Soon as he became Guardian, he ceased to be Jimmy Olsen. Because that's not Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen's a fucking photographer. He ain't no motherfucking crime fighter.
Yeah. CW had to give all the
And
support
again,
cast
CW made everybody a fucking crime fighter for some reason because apparently they can't function properly unless they either fighting crime alongside the hero and sucking the hero's dick, or in the case of Supergirl, pussy.
The CW
the CW writers was lazy and they couldn't come up with a creative storyline, so they had to make everybody superheroes.
Because they're just like just what you said, Fizzle. They're lazy, incompetent, and no talent. They have no talent. They're incompetent. They don't know these characters. They're just sitting there thinking, okay, now we have to make this with women.
The DCAU had a better handle on their non-superhero characters.
Yeah, but that's because Bruce Timm and Paul Dean is actually talented.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
there
plus
you
they actually
go.
gave a damn. Plus they actually gave a damn.
Hell, there's even a comic series that's based on his wife named Madame Mirage.
Dare I say it, even though a lot of people don't really like this show, Invincible even did a good job of really making Deborah, Mark's boring mother, as she called herself, interesting. I was like I was happy for that. She was a supportive mother of her son's endeavors, of her son being a superhero, and making them come to realize that, like, you know, even though your mother's normal, she is still your fucking mother. And she says, and I quote, "You need to go to bed." And that's how. And you know something? You want to know something else? This is why I say Chi-Chi's like one of the best mothers. Dare I say it? Y'all can talk shit about Chi-Chi. I'll fight your ass to the fucking grave and fuck your ass to the ground. You will lose that fight. I guarantee that shit. Chi-Chi's the best mother, damn it, because she makes sure her son has an education, damn it.
Well, that's what a mother is supposed to do.
Like, y'all hating on Chi-Chi for being a fucking mother. Y'all must really don't love y'all mothers then.
I don't know. I don't know. Goku and Chi-Chi are both kind of bad parents, in my opinion. I actually saw the anime.
No, they're not.
I actually saw that Dragon Ball Z.
You're gonna lose that fight. Stop. Quit
Not Ridge. I never saw Ridge at all. So
nah, bro. Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, I think they probably hate Chi-Chi as a mother because they just hate Chi-Chi as a character, pretty much.
I don't care. Yeah. She's still a mother. I respect her for being a fucking mother. You gonna get mad at a mother for caring about her damn son? I say Bulma's the worst mother because apparently she don't care about her son's well-being. I was like, damn it, Chi-Chi loves her fucking son. Of course she gonna always protect him. Maternity, man.
But is it really Bulma's fault? Like, cause she died, like in the alternate universe. So Gohan basically
We ain't
like.
touching on Super.
No, I'm talking about like DBZ, like the alternate universe Trunks.
Alive. I think ain't Bulma. I could have sworn she was still alive when he returned.
Yeah, she was alive.
No, I remember she died. Like,
nah, she lived. Or maybe that's some fucking tomfoolery on the translations department. Other than that, I'm not gonna get into it. Look, bottom line, Chi-Chi's a good mother. Fuck y'all. And Goku is a responsible dad. Fuck anybody who said that shit, that he's an irresponsible dad. You will be fucked into the ground like a fucking pin at golf. Fucking with me on that shit.
Yo, I'm just picturing Abby like smashing someone's head in when you said that. Oh shit.
With that being said, I'd like to thank everybody, those 10 of you and those non-existent motherfuckers that keep coming in. I'd like to thank Trooper for being with us in a long time. Yeah, don't get used to that. Come on. You gotta let the man rest sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, he'll hopefully he'll have a good workaround schedule for us. You know what I'm saying? For him to join up every once in a while. But yeah, thank you for being here, Trooper. Man, we miss you.
Yes, we always welcome you when you can. I can understand you got a lot going on, but we're glad you stopped by. We're always happy when you're here.
Like I said, I let him speak in the speak on his issues, which he already did. So now you know why he's been absent.
Yes, understandable. That's perfectly understandable. No, 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 not gonna hang anything on them. Hey, you guys, you got lives outside of here, so you got to do what you got to do and get that together, so then you can comfortably sit down and chat along with us. So understandable. No need to apologize.
So once again, the polls, like I said, from what the polls have happened on the day I did the polls. The polls, yes, I was the top. Leia and Trooper was third, and Schooner was second. So it'll be the Wolf Commander's art that I'll be getting the drawing done, and hopefully I'll post it on all my social media and my Patreon and Subscribestar. So that's in the works. Next will be Schooner, of course. So his sketch is already done, but I gotta add the color in. Among other sketches I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. I'm doing some sketches for bouncers recently, trying to get everything together on that one. Guys, I'm preparing myself to be the busiest man of this year. I'm gonna do it like fucking James Brown. I'm gonna be I'm gonna try to wear that title proudly. The hardest working man alive. Am I putting an unusual expectation on myself? I don't think I am.
No, good for you.
In order to achieve, you first gotta dream.
Right? Ain't
Good
that
for-
the truth, Eloise?
Good
That,
for you.
since you spoke up, I'd like to thank the Bear of the North, Eloise Dotto.
Well, everyone, I hope you have a good night and stay hopeful.
Mm-hmm. And don't buy into those bullshit lines that they keep changing in the narrative. Next thing you know, they're gonna call your baby a fucking birthing sack or some shit or a clump of sales.
They're already doing that.
Well, they're gonna find new ways of calling it that only in different words. You know, I'm fumbling my words. Let me stop. I'd like to thank Leia Plus Size, the lovely Leia Valor.
Hey everybody, this is Leia Plus Size, your lovely lady of valor, and thank you for joining us this evening. If you like what you heard, please leave comments below and share this video. We want Wolf 10 Media to get over 300. Okay, now you really think you're smart. You really think you're smart, Wolf. And here I was trying to encourage people.
I had a feeling you'd do that.
Yeah, I was trying to encourage people to come in so you can get 300 viewers, and you know
It's
that's
getting there. I'm at 289 right now.
He already should be at least about like 100,000 viewers probably.
That's where I was trying to get you to with my speech, and you had to throw in my kryptonite. Okay, well, it's my weakness. I was trying to help you out. Anyway, if you like what you've heard, please like and share. We want to get Wolf Media to get up to maybe 300 or more plus viewers. And please leave any comments below on what you want to see this group of us rat about. If you enjoy watching us rant, please let us know. But other than that, thank you for joining us and enjoy the rest of your week.
I'd like to thank Final Fantasy Fan 12, the Warrior of Light.
Well, that about does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, click like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. And make sure you ring that notification bell. That way you get notified of our latest videos. Go subscribe to Wolf 10 Media. We're getting a bit too close to that 300 chat. Get him up there. And go subscribe to me if you haven't already. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Final Fantasy Fan 12 signing off. And remember, may the light forever shine upon us.
I'd like to thank Fish Chozo, the Georgia Pit Bull.
And the Fizz is selling down for the night. I'll be back for Summer Wars next week. If I'm not
incorrect.
Yeah,
next week is Summer Wars. The last week is Summer Wars.
Well,
Here's your here's your weekend motivation. Anyways, yeah. So that's happening. Next week we'll be tackling the White Savior complex. Hopefully we can get Trooper to join us. I'll talk to him in private about that if he wants to join us about talking about the White Savior complex or the White Savior narrative next Tuesday. The following Tuesday we'll be doing Summer Wars, of course. We've already done Sword of the Stranger, so now we're doing Summer Wars. Uh like I said, in May we'll be doing Macross at the end of May. What we're going to be doing before that, not sure yet, but I will be. Again, I assure you that we'll be returning to our more topical stuff. Manga studies. Let me think on that one because that's not actually getting any traction lately. But other than that, like,
It depends on the manga.
of course, it always depends on the fucking manga. Fucking kids. Want to spank them with my belt. Get your ass on some old ass manga. Anyways, so I'd like to thank everybody once again for always being here with us and reminding you guys once again, you are the UN Spacey. Welcome to the Wolf Fleet.